Yo, what's going on, boys?
Yes, hello. We're here with Polaris. EU split grand finals. We got Rain versus Hammers, and they should be hopping into the knife round shortly. I know it's kind of unnoticed start, but we're gonna hop more into the stream info after the knife round is over. But yeah, everyone watching, make sure you guys are leaving a comment which team you think is gonna win, because we have a pretty good matchup right now, Hammers versus Rain.
Yeah, we're just heading into the knife round here, seeing who's gonna be picking which side. Ooh,
Oh, they're going crazy.
Ooh.
Okay, so it looks like Hammers is gonna end up winning that. Let's see which side they're gonna take. And it looks like they're just staying on the coalition side, and we should be hopping into this pistol round shortly. And yeah, let's see how this ends up going. Looking like Rain is opening us up with a nice little B execute. A couple pistols, a couple deagles in hand, and it looks like Hammers is a bit playing more of a default. Let's see where their B players are set up right now. Actually, they're playing no one on B. I lied. Not a single player on B, so Rain should have not a hard time taking site, but the question is, will they be able to hold the post on? They will have to deal with Fallen Knight holding this head glitch on the truck, though. He's currently waiting to see if they're going to push him B long, and it looks like maybe they're getting a smoke lineup ready or something. And now the smoke comes out. Fallen Knight's going to have to do all the work here to try and deny this. He still has a bit of a gap in this smoke. And it looks like they're actually throwing a second one. And now their cross is smoked really well. Still a bit of a gap. He's going to get tagged up a bit. Not really finding the kills there. Rain easily taking the site on this pistol round. And now it's Wives going for this bomb plant. And he's able to plant open. So that's going to be huge.
Yeah, 5v5 on a retake here, quite interesting, and it looks like all 5 of Hammers are going to be coming in from that CT truck area, so RGN seems set up well for this. Lots of crossfires going on, but oh, they killed Rubies on the site, so the bomb's like free to be defused right now, it looks like. Lay flank coming A mid from Faultless, but I think the defuse just going to happen, yeah.
Oh my god, they just stuck it.
1-0 to Hammers, opening the game strong. First pistol round of this best of 5 series that we're going to be watching, so strong start's always a good start, you know, getting your opponent's head early. Nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, I like the effort from that round, but they just didn't plant in a good spot where they could cover it. I think if they planted a bit more open for B mid, that was easily Rain's round, because they couldn't stop the defuse when they were posted up there. But now they're trying to respond with an eco push onto the A site here. Noxic opening up with a kill, Melody as well. And they're going to have a hard time taking A side with only P250s and deagles.
Yeah.
They're able to find one though. Sex is getting dropped by Line, but now that's a bomb down in connector. And Banana's last man alive. The smoke is going to fade. He's able to find one with a deagle though before he gets dropped. Rain at least managing to put a dent in Hammer's economy.
Yeah, especially important because they killed a Fallen Knight who's a sniper on Hammers, so he wants to have a nice strong economy, so having that kill onto him, really important. Gonna be starting 2-0, expected after the pistol round win. Melody with only a light body kev though, he could be going down to an AK or a SG quite fast.
This is gonna be interesting, and Venoli already forcing our first year ratio of the game. He's gonna be missing that first shot though. But he is able to push up to Wagon here. I wonder if he's gonna be able to do any work with it. Actually, he's gonna eat that flash. Yeah, now he's smoked off, so not too much that he can do in this situation besides play the waiting game. But Rain, they're kind of spread out right now, which is a bit interesting to see. I mean, they have some players pushed up pretty far on A, but they do have some lurkers as well, so maybe they're going to have to do some work to bring the round back for Rain here.
Yeah, still 5 alive on both sides.
On Fallen Knight, he's got the Eurasia in hand and he finds the first pick. Oh, Melody holding a really interesting angle on this window here. He's going to spot a player out Wagon. Oh, and that flash comes in backside and perfectly hits him. But they're not committing off of this. I mean, Rain, they're posted up Wagon, but they're just not pushing into the site.
Yeah, they're wasting a lot of time allowing the CTs to rotate. Look, they got 4 over at A right now. I'd be very surprised if Rain managed to take this round. Yeah, Melody with 1, Noxic with another. And
He's
just
able to
completely
easily
shutting down
double
the
up.
board.
Oh my god, yeah. That was a very chaotic round from Rain. I feel like they were pushed up wagon and they couldn't do much beyond that point. They had some players lurking, but they ended up falling back over to A, so it wasn't really much point behind it. But now Rain, they're forced to take yet another eco round, heading into round number 4 here.
Yeah, if you're going to be pushing that A site, you can't, like, as soon as that smoke fades, you got to explode onto the site. The more time you waste, the more time the CTs have to rotate over and just shut down. Full B mid push coming in, though. Someone's going to be getting some eco frags, I'm sure.
Oh, Sex does. He's going to be the one responding. He's able to find 2. He's going to get dropped by Venali, though. They still have a sniper outside of B long here. It's going to be Fallen Knight rotating back to the side with the ratio, and he should be able to find some nice and easy picks on these players if they end up pushing him B long. And it looks like maybe Wise will contest this. Oh, but actually the frag is going to be what ends up confirming the kill on him. Both of these players posted up on B mid. Bananas has secured an AUG, and he has Kevlar as well, so he could maybe do some work with this. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to find any picks.
Yeah, every kill they managed to get with that AUG is just more economy taken off the CTs, and everyone knows it is quite expensive on the CT side now, especially with the low loss bonus money. So yeah, even though it's a 1v4, every kill is still really good.
Oh, definitely. And right now, Bananas is indeed playing the waiting game, trying to see if anyone will push him. Oh, and what a shot from Fallen Knight. He's going to peek out and drop him with that ratio, not allowing him to save that AUG. But now I believe Rain can respond with a full buy after taking that eco. And we'll have to see if they can clean up their push this round, because their last one on a full buy was not that strong.
Yeah, I think that's already 3 kills with the ratio for Fallen Knight, which is not something you want to be seeing if you're on that side of Rain. If Fallen Knight starts to pick up momentum, everyone knows he can just take over a map on his own with that sniper. So, good start for Hammers. Rain, they're going to need to be taken around sooner or later. As you can see, Noxic nearly 10k in the bank. You know, the money's building up. It's going to be hard. Every single round Hammers gets now is just more and more money in the bank.
Look at this A mid push. They've pushed all the way up to connector. I don't know if they're going to be able to actually cross the side. Venali finding a pick on a Melody there. Now their smoke comes out for the cross. And they're trying to sandwich these players on the side. But Noxic doubling up with the SG. Make that 3. Shuts down the entire connector push before he gets traded out by Line. And there's 2 players on site.
Milan with another headshot though. Brings it back to a 2v2 from a 4 versus 2. Potentially big clutch here. Fallen Knight now with the SG coming around A main. Both the CTs relatively close by. But Milan with a 3rd kill. Clearly just taking the round into his own hands here. 1v2 now for Ecstasy. Let's see if he can do anything about it. Bomb about half tick down. Time not in his favor. Spots out 1 on wagon. But Milan manages to fall back to site now. Just
yeah, I don't know.
Just so strong for the T's right now. And Milan with a 4th kill in a round. Completely destroying the Hammers defense. Bringing up the 1st round for Rain.
Yeah, Rain definitely had a good strat that round. They exploited the A mid weakness, and they were able to sandwich those A side players. Again, Noxic still pretty much shut down that entire connector push, but they still were able to get traded out by Wagon, so at least the strat ended up working in their favor.
Yeah,
we'll have to see.
Really, it just flipped. Noxic went huge, and Milan went even bigger, so...
Oh, and there is Ecstasy already opening up with a pick on a Venali. He's going to get traded out by Line, though. And Line doubling up as well. He's been a demon on this entry with the SG this game. And he's still pushing forward, trying to see if he can find any more. He's up in B glass right now, about to contest tower potentially. I think he just heard one pull out his gun in A glass. Line is just holding this rotation right now, and they have the perfect smoke zone. But oh, Fallen Knight with the ratio here over towards Truck. He's able to take out Wives. And they're going to have a hard time crossing with Fallen Knight on this ratio. As we know, he is very strong with it. But look at that, the A-mid lurk is going to force him to rotate and back up, because now he has to deal with a potential A push here. Wants the player out on the A site. He is going to disappear. I don't know where he went. Oh, it looks like they're going back to A now with the bomb. Follows push up. He's able to drop that sniper from Fallen Knight. Melody, last man alive, coming over towards A mid. I don't believe anyone's going to contest him in A mid though. So he's probably going to have a hard time retaking this. I think his plan is probably going to be to try and go for that U ratio and save it. but Flawless has picked it up and he's pushed up in a pretty aggressive position.
Yeah, really, really good round coming out from Rain. The early aggression on B, causing the rotate and just allowing space for Faultless.
And this man just died on site.
High on the plane.
Flawless does get the kill on him. Can we get an F in the chat for my boy? Oh god. You know, that's interesting. I'm surprised that Grounded has been staying in the map pool even though this glitch is a thing. But yeah, we unfortunately lost a soldier on the A side, but now Rain, they were able to pick up their own anyways, and they're bouncing back pretty strong. And it looks like Hammers, interestingly enough, is taking an eco round. Even though they have a lot of money in the bank, like 6.2k on one player, 3.5k, 4k. They're gonna opt to take that eco round. Flawless opening up with a pick on Exaltment, so.
Yeah. Everyone knows now ecos are pretty much unwinnable because of the new heavy cap.
And that, just as you said that, that headshot, and he wasn't able to find the kill. My line, able to drop sexes, but at least he gets him very low and breaks the helmet on that player. It's going to be Bananas at 20 HP. Oh, and Noxic with that deagle, though, he's able to find one. But Bananas is going to trade him out. Last man alive is going to be Fallen Knight. 2 HP on the deagle. He's probably not going to be able to do much with this. Actually, I lied. He's able to drop Bentley with that sniper. And now he has to deal with this player. He is 20 HP. But my line is going to peek and end up dropping him. Rain making it 3-4. Looking to tie it up as we head into round number 8.
Two nice headshots there with the deagle, though, from Hamaso. So, not going to be a completely free round as I expected. But nonetheless, RGN taking 3. And statistically, Ground is one of the most coalition-sided maps, so every single round Rain manages to pick up from here on the first half is honestly a really big bonus.
Indeed.
Gonna be a B push coming in. Ecstasy on B long though, ready with an AUG.
He's gonna have to do some work here. They do have it smoked off. I don't believe they're forcing through. I think they're waiting the smoke out, and he's gonna end up backing up the site. And as of right now, Hammers, they're wasting their smokes. They're smoking off these entrances, and I believe Rain is just playing the waiting game, trying to bait out all of the utility. But they have backed up all the way from B site. There's essentially no one contesting this angle that they're peeking right now. They do have a pretty strong setup on site, though. Fallen Knight with this U ratio peeking B mid. I think we're going to see a pick from him if they try and contest this angle. And yeah, they're pre-firing, so he knows they're probably about to peek it or push it. Insectas is set up around Snow Pile as well. And now the flash from Fallen Knight. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. He spots the gun there, and he knows they're there. He's going to miss the shot, though. The nade gets some chip damage on him, and now he's getting flashed, and he's getting jumped. Not much he can do in this situation. The trades are coming out. Sexus finds one, and he's still alive over by Snow. Able to get a second before getting traded out. Oh, and Venley, last man alive with a sniper, 25 seconds on the clock, and he has to deal with both of these coalition players. They're pushed up and holding him, and Noxic, there it is with a flick headshot. He's able to clean up the round and recover a U ratio for his teammate as well.
Insane triple kill there from Noxic. It seemed like the round was done. They had B side 3 versus 2, but Noxic just coming in from tower, I believe. Getting 2 kills, putting down Bentley into 1v2 and then finishing him off at the end as well. Complete recovery on the round, so I'm sure that's a lot of relief coming in from Hammers. Fallen Knight with no Kevlar though, so maybe he's going to be going for a fast peek. Yeah, he is. Fast peek on A-mid.
He went for the fast. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. That's like high risk, high reward, I guess, and they did not end up pushing A-mid. But I like the innovativeness in that strategy to go for a faster peek.
No Kev for the rest of the round though. As everyone knows, that now put him to only 2 body shots with the SG. So anyone that catches him, even like a corner of him, will be dealing a lot of damage very fast. Noxic opens up through the smoke, I think, in storage. Finding the first opening for Hammers. 5v4 now. Benelli has light Kev as well, so he's also looking for fast peaks with the sniper. Very nice.
They're rotating to B. And as of right now, no one on the side of Hammers really set up, but just as I say that, now we see Fallen Knight is rotated to this angle, and as of right now, the smokes from Rain have not really been on par. I mean, they haven't done a good job of actually efficiently smoking off tower, because he's been able to find a pick almost every round. But now they're going to be trying to cross here. We see the smokes coming out, And instead, Fallen Eye is going to be holding B glass, but he is going to end up rotating the tower here, trying to see if he can find any picks. And there it is, he's able to find one on the Wives. But the bomb is going to go down. And it's all up to Bananas in a 1v5. I don't think he's winning this. He's going to eat that flash. He is so dead. There's no way he wins this round out. He spots a player close there. And now he's getting sprayed through the smoke by Noxic. What is that? I don't know what just happened. But yeah, there was no chance he was winning that round.
Yeah, bringing up a 6 there for Hammers. Yeah, what can I say? You know, Noxic just opening the round really early on storage, just putting a terrorist to like just a stop. They can't do anything, you know, no space, no control, nothing. Even though the CTs are giving up B complete. And Noxic 15-3 after the first 9 rounds. Insane performance coming out of him so far.
Yeah, he's been having a very strong start.
Equally my line as well, 11-6, you know. Not as good as the 15-3, but like on the T side, very impressive. Especially because he's doing a lot of the entry work as well.
I'm telling you, that fast-paced entry with the SG, he's very good at it. As of right now, they're all going to be waiting out the smoke in storage. The question is, what's going to happen beyond this? Fallen Knight holding a ratio with this, interestingly. But Noxic able to double up with the SG. Wives coming in, who's able to find one, but Fallen Knight gets the trade. So many picks are coming out, and now it's down to 1 versus 2 after all of the chaos. My line, last man alive. He does have the bomb, though, and it looks like he's opting to go for a rotation here. Fast rotation to B, and both of these players still believe he's posted up towards A, I think. But I think pretty soon, maybe one of them will make a rotation towards B and try to see if they can get the full. I don't know. They're still not rotating, so I guess they aren't aware of the fact that my line is in B long right now. I mean, he should get this bomb plant nice and easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as that wagon smoke fades, and maybe you can get info that he's not there, there should be at least one person rotating over, but it doesn't look like he played for info. He just fell to backside, giving my line a lot of space. In a 1v2 now, bomb down. Some people say that a bomb is like an extra teammate helping you on your side, so...
Oh, I wonder if he got spotted on that crosshair. I think, yeah, they know, And he's able to get 23 HP. There's the flash coming out from him, but he can't find the kill, unfortunately. Melody getting the trade.
Really, really good attempt from my line there in the 1v2. At least gets the bomb down, so hopefully Rain will still be able to buy with that extra money from the bomb plant. Yeah, 6k on Benelli. I'm not sure about the rest of them, but...
It definitely looks like they're buying up.
So yeah, Hammers, they started strong. The middle was a bit sketchy, but now they're back on 7-3 now. 2 more rounds left of the first half in the map 1 in this insane best of 5 that we're going to be seeing here, so... Only an AK on Faultless though. The economy's hitting him hard.
I mean, it seems like the money was there for him, but I guess he didn't opt for the buy.
Gets the kill regardless. Nearly 2. A side just completely overwhelmed by RGN there. Perfect execute. All of the kills seem to go in their favor. Even Ecstasy now in just a 1v4.
And we lost Wives to the glitch again. I don't know if they're trolling or doing it on purpose, but Sex is able to find one, and because of that, this round is looking losable now. I mean, Flawless to 25 HP and no armor. If he gets breezed on by 1 bullet, he's dead. Now Sex is with the flash trying to cross here to Wagon. I mean, these players can definitely play the time game. I don't think he's going to have time to fully execute this defuse. Oh, but look at that wallbang flick on the Faultless. And now Bananas just has to play time and it's over. And there it is, the headshot from him. Rain picking up that round nice and swiftly.
Yeah, that round could have been a lot cleaner though. So I wonder if that's going to put anyone on like an AK or just a lower buy in this round, because Ecstasy managed to get, what, 3 kills was it? Or 2 kills and then somebody suicided on the thing. But yeah, 7-4 now.
It looks like they're going for a hard A mid execute for the final round. Lion able to open up with 1. The question is, who is contesting A mid? Fallen Knight from Connector, but he is going to be smoked off. And we have Ecstasy on site with the M4 as well. But it looks like Rain are opting to rotate over towards B mid for this final round.
Yeah, they start around early with a nice advantage, but they're looking to more. No, Ecstasy fights back, but Melody dies as well. So I think 3v4 now. My
Now
line with
it's
another.
2v4, but Fallen Knight getting a pick. Oh my god, what is that headshot? Did he just jumping headshot him? Takes out Fallen Knight from that angle. Oh no, he was pushed up on him. I didn't realize he was A-mid. I thought that was the B-long player that killed him. But Noxic with this lurk onto A-mid, and he knows there's a player over towards tower, but he's going to drop by line, and there it is, just like that. Rain are going to pick up that final round. And now we're going to have to see what Rain has planned for this coalition side, because, I mean, 5-7 score on the half. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
I think 5 is like something to be happy about for RGN on this T side, you know. It's not an easy side to play, especially with Hammers having such like a strong defense that they're known for.
Yeah, no, especially now that they really don't have to deal with Fallen Knight just completely like dominating that B cross for them. I think that they'll have an easier time because that ratio can do a lot of work. But look at this interesting strat from Rain.
Interesting, yeah.
Full push on A mid, and I wonder if they have any idea they're flanking. They've all pushed up from B. But I don't think they know. I mean, my line kind of jumping for this cross, and now he has the info. I think his teammates are coming in for this backstab here. And they're going to get spotted out by Fallen Knight. So now they definitely know the flank is coming in fast. The question is, how is Hammers going to respond to this? Sex is holding a pretty interesting angle here. He's able to find one, make that 2 before he gets dropped in. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 on this coast plant. But I think it's over. And yeah, this man is going to get overwhelmed. The elements can't do much there. Rain picking up the pistol round. It looks like their flank play worked out quite well.
Yeah, really nice, interesting play. I guess they had my line just spotting both of the sides to see where to backstab, and they probably just pushed, waited. My line spotted one, and all of them just pulled out their knives, ran behind fast. And even with the info that Fallen Knight gets, there's not much that you can do when you're just getting sandwiched from all angles. You know, you're stuck on the side.
Yeah.
Even with Ecstasy's 2K. So we're gonna see an eco here. I wonder if it's a full eco or a couple deagles, because they did plant, so they're gonna be looking to bring out the SGs and the sniper in the 3rd round of the half.
Yeah. It looks like Deagles were indeed the buy from them. But my line doubling up with the AUG here. He's able to find some nice opening picks. Still spraying down, trying to see if he can find some more. He gets tagged down pretty well, though. Flawless finding one with their... And there's a wallbang as well from my line, tripling up that round with the eco frags. And they're going to be tying it up 7-7. But now, I will say Hammers can definitely respond with a full buy. And let's take a look at the scoreboard. Oh my god, my line. Talk about a hard carry. I mean, 22-8. What in the world is that?
Was really dominating the game on T side, getting lots of entry kills, lots of headshots, a few clutches as well, I believe. And now bringing it over with a strong start on the CT side. My line as well, one of the people you don't want to see having a strong game. If I recall correctly, when they played against G9, he went 51-19 over 2 maps, which is like just ridiculous.
That sounds like a strong performance. And he's already dropped 22, and we're barely at the start of the new half. I think he could easily drop over 30 this game if he plays his cards right. Right now, it's looking like Hammer's looking to contest A mid here. We have Wives playing around the smoke. He's able to spot one on the scanner's head glitch. He's going to back up, and there it is to pick on the Fallen Knight. And that's the ratio dropped for Hammers. That's probably the one gun that they didn't want to get dropped on their side. They're really relying on that. Eventually going to get dropped, but not before he gets some nice damage down. And it's down to a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, perhaps a bit of over-aggression there with Venely. The advantage picked up, you know, you could just play the numbers, but... maybe he was just trying to create space for Faultless, we'll never know. Anyway, Faultless pushing up B-long into Cafe, finds a kill of his own, and leaves Ecstasy in like a really sticky situation. Takes down Melody as well. 2 versus 4 now.
I think he got him through the smoke, I'm not sure though. But there it is, Sex is able to find a pick, and now they're going to be rotating over towards A, but look at this, they're posted up on the A side. Bananas with this SMG, I want to see him do some work with it, please. You never see SMGs do work on this update, but he's able to find the pick on the Noxic with an MP7. He's going to catch him off guard. And yeah, Ecstasy, he's not winning this. Not winning it. 10 seconds left and 34 HP. He's just going to save the SG. The question is, will they contest him? I don't think they will. Banana's kind of pushing out a bit. And he's going to get dropped. Can't even save the gun. Rain are looking to just dominate Hammers on the Coalition side of this map.
Yeah, with Hammers winning that, with Rain winning the first buy round, especially carrying over, 2 M4s and a MP7. Yeah, they're looking really strong, building up the economy now, definitely, and I think Hammer's been putting back onto eco. No plants in the past 2 rounds. see.
Oh my god! What is that? Bananas 4K spray? Hello?
Yeah, bro, it just appeared.
What? That happened so fast! I didn't even process what happened. This man just sprayed and found 4.
Bro, what?
That's the kind of thing where if you're watching this with spectator client, you will know it's coming when you see it. But we kind of just have to guess. Like, we had no idea he was about to get a 4K there. Oh my god. Talk about shutting down the push completely. Interestingly enough, he doesn't opt to refill his armor. I wonder if that was a mistake or not, though. He's gonna stick with only 64 to the Kevlar instead of the full 100.
They seem to be going for that A mid control again with Exelaman solo lurking. And this time, Fallen manages to find an opening kill onto Venely. But the CTs, they're not just giving up A mid. Banana's still alive.
He's gonna have to do a lot of work here for his team.
And Wives finding that Noxic lurk on storage as well is gonna bring a lot of space to RGN now.
Well, look at how Rain sets up in A mid. Like, they play 2 A mid. They also have Wives as well, ready to support from connector if needed. Like, they're so ready to stack up heavily towards A mid here. And we're gonna have to see if it works out. If they're committing the A mid push here, but they're gonna have to deal with the heavier setup. And Wives able to find one from connector. And Melody getting dropped with the wallbangs from Follows as well. And yeah, that's 2 picks dropped from A mid. Their A mid push just gets completely shut down. And now it's down to Ecstasy and Exalements in the 2 versus 4. But I don't think they're able to pick up this round. The bomb's still down, and there it is. Ecstasy getting dropped. Exalements last man alive, but I don't think that Hammers picks up this round.
Yeah, especially with Faultless getting aggressive in the cafe. He may be finding Exalements very soon. Wow, what a turn of events. Fallen Knight with that opening kill onto Venely in A mid, and then Rain just collapsing on them again. Yet again, just showing how good their setup is. Even with the disadvantage, still managing to take the rounds. 10-7 now. Only 3 more needed on the CT side of Grounded. Very comfy.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure they haven't picked up a single round on the breach side, right?
No, yeah, it was 7-5 at the flip.
And Venely opening up. Oh my goodness. Actually, this might be the first round. It's looking like Hammers takes the initial advantage as far as these trades. And now the sniper is pinned here. He's going to eat that flash, though. But not before Noxic finds the kill with the frag onto Venely. And I think this might be the first round loss for Rain. I mean, Banana's going to have to do some work here. He's pushing up quite a bit. He's pushed up in an interesting position. I don't know if they'll expect him here. They are going to expect him, though. Ecstasy doubling up in the end there. And Hammers picking up their first round of the half.
Great way to pick it up as well. 4 people surviving on the side of Hammers. Maybe a way back into the game, building up that economy as well. Rain still have lots of money though off that 5-round streak to start the CET side though, so we're going to see a buy coming out from them. No sniper on Venely though, so I wonder if that's going to have a negative effect, because if Fallen Knight is peeking Orcs, he's going to be killing them. Definitely. Again, this A mid control, it just seems to be the default. Oh, but Fallen doesn't have a sniper, so I don't think any snipers are in play right now. But Venely solo in this A mid. Tagged already once. Yeah, and the push coming in from Melody, isolated so fast. Maybe that was the switch they needed. Instead of the slow play with the sniper, just speeding up.
Look at this. He's trying to pre-fire the jump peak, but he's not going to get the kill off of it. Ecstasy backing out. They do have the man advantage here, so the question is, how is the Rain going to adjust their setup? It looks like they're still playing 2 over towards the A site. Wives has a strong position on Wagon, though. He might be able to shut down this push if they try and push through storage. I mean, they are stacked up here. They're able to find a pick, but there it is. Never mind the headshot onto Wives, and Hammers opening up with 2 picks. And Rain, they're starting to fall apart on this round here. I mean, a 2 versus 5 on this retake. I don't think they win this, but never on my line. Getting a wallbang kill on the Fallen Knight on the site there with the spam. He's going to be going for some more sprays, but I don't think they're going to reward him with another easy kill like that.
Yeah, especially with the bomb going down. Unless someone decides to jump on the plane and suicide, the retake is not looking too
they've done that a few too many times, yeah. But I don't think they're going to do it this time. I think they've learned their lesson by now.
What a cheeky angle from Melody looking through the window of the plane. Oh.
I know, that's like my new favorite angle. I haven't played New Grounded that much, so I've like never seen that angle.
Yeah. It's great on a CT side as well to hold Wagon, like if you look at it through the other way. Oh, but actually finding my line as well, so he's not even going to be allowed to save. But Faultless with 3.5k may be able to drop his teammates, or we could see a Rain eco. Either way, 10-9, closing the gap just a little bit, and that's 2 in a row for Hammer. So maybe they're finding their stride on the breach side here. I'll be interested to see what the money's looking like for RGN, but I think Faultless did just drop. Yeah, so a buy will be coming out for RGN. But if they lose this round, could be looking like a bit of a wrap. Not a wrap, but like an eco or something like that.
I mean, yeah, their economy is
early,
definitely gonna be hurt.
No Kevlar on Fallen. He's so fast. Yeah, look how fast our B-Long Fallen Knight is. Yeah, look, no Kevlar.
I wonder if this is like an actual like a, oh my god, look at that. The reaction from him. He's able to drop Faultless with a wide swing. He's gonna get smoked off now though.
Yeah, guess info that the player's on site though from that smoke trajectory. Very, very nice from Fallen. Not too many people you see going with the light Kevlar or the no Kevlar looking for picks, but he is very...
It's interesting to see the no Kevlar on the ratio. I'm guessing it's like a tactical decision so that he can essentially just be like faster when he swings or something, but at the same time he's just so vulnerable by doing so. But he's already picked up 2 kills this round, so maybe he just knows what he's doing. He's able to rotate over towards A with his team as well now, but Venley is posted up here with this Erasure on storage, and he's able to drop Noxic before backing up to site, and it doesn't look like he's going to recontest that angle. They are going for an A execute now, and they still have Myline coming in for the flank over from B. And Fallen Knight maybe gonna, are we gonna see an entry with the Erasure? I think he's gonna wait for his teammate to do it for him. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's just really ballsy and will go for it himself.
My line behind. I'm sure he's going to find at least one.
Yeah, there it is.
1v2 now for Exelemans. He hasn't found a lot of impact this game, but this could be the round where he changes it.
He's running towards oil. I don't think he has time to rotate to B.
Yeah, maybe he's just looking to save it.
They're not even going to let him.
My line just relentless this game. Can we have a look at the scoreboard? Has he got 30? Yeah. Surely he's on his way. (11-9) though. So Rain fight back. But Hammers, with that 2 in a row, I'm sure they'll have a buy here. 3B early now on the setup for Rain. Anticipating you. Yeah.
And Myline able to find one, make that 2, almost gets a 3rd, huge damage on the Ecstasy before he gets dropped, and Venley doubling with that sniper at the end as well. The B push gets shut down, and Rain bring us into match point, heading into map number 1.
That duo of Mylan and Venley is just so disgusting. Like finding, just finding what 3 on Venley with a sniper, 2 on Myline, like just really shutting down that B aggression from them. But now they're going back to that default setup. 2-2-1. 12-9 though. It's match point. Hammer's starting to feel the pressure. They're going to need 4 in a row to bring back the game. And they have some members on AKs as well, which is not a good look.
Myline and Venley opening up with some picks, and it's looking like it could be all over for Hammers here. It's down to a 1v5 Ecstasy, last man alive, but Faultless is going to secure the kill and give Rain their first map, which is going to be grounded.
How many kills did Mylan end on?
I don't know. Oh, 29 it looks like, so a huge performance from him. Oh my goodness. I mean, talk about a great game.
Really in performance coming out on grounded.
But great map 1, and we will be back shortly with the future map. You know, we gotta wait for these players to, you know, get their recordings and stuff like that, you know, get ready for the next map. So stay tuned on the stream for that, because this is a best of 5, so we'll be back very shortly with that. But yeah, we will see you guys on the flip side.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for them, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for them, just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Come my way this season.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. Ain't got no place to call my own. Feels like I'm better off alone. So sad inside and hopeless. These Hollywood hoes never notice. Can't get back on. You're gone, girl, I miss you. Can't get back on. You're gone, girl, I miss you. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. Girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. We should be ready to hop into map 2 shortly, but before we do that, myself and Jimmy, we're going to talk a bit about the game that we just saw because it was pretty interesting. So what are your initial thoughts on that map 1, Jimmy? He was just such a demon. First of all, on the breach side with the entries, and then he was just cleaning up those rounds for them on coalition side. He definitely had a huge performance. I think I did notice in the beginning, because we did see Rain when they were on the breach side, they were having a hard time dealing with Fallen Knight on that tower angle. They didn't really have a good way to smoke him off, and it was hard for them to push B. But I think that once they exploited this weakness, and once they also switched to the other side, they didn't really have to deal with that issue anymore, and it helped them. Because that was kind of like the big thing that was stopping them from pushing B. So once they switched to the coalition side, they didn't have to worry about it as much. Yeah. And we should be hopping into the next map live. We are going to show you guys some info about the map bans real quick, so we didn't really hop into it beforehand, but now we have some time to look at that real quick, so we can go ahead and see right now for these map bans. So it looks like the first map was Grounded, which was actually Hammer's pick, and they ended up losing on it, which is going to be very interesting. I can see why they picked that map. It's a very long range map, and especially when you have Fallen Knight rocking that Euratio, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. But unfortunately Rain were able to pull through, and now they have to deal with Canals, which is not their own map pick for Hammers, and I wonder how they're going to be able to, be prepared for this map.
The edge, falling on that sniper can create so much impact on his own. And Grounded, yeah, there's some counters, but on Canals, like once a sniper starts picking up pace, there's so many different positions they can play. They could try smoking stuff off, but yeah, if Fallen Knight manages to start well, it's good. But then again, Mylan just hitting so many headshots, he's just going to be a danger all over the map, in tunnels, around that mid area, like he's just going to be getting picks over and over.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a strong force to reckon with. But we should be hopping over into the map very soon. I believe all the players are almost there, and then they'll be getting into the knife round. We should be into that in just a second. But yeah, everyone, if you're watching right now, make sure you guys are liking the stream and supporting it, because we want to make sure that we're giving you guys, the best production possible. Especially when it comes to these grand finals for Polaris. And yeah, we have a very strong stream planned again for you guys. We should be getting into the knife round shortly. We'll be a best of 5, so it is going to be quite a bit to work with here. It will be a pretty long stream. And I do believe we actually can hop into the knife round like right now, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to that for you guys. But yeah, Canals for our second map, so this should be a bit interesting.
Wait, am I muted?
No.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, you're good. But we should be hopping into the knife round now. It looks like they're knifing over towards B long. And Rain taking that knife round by storm. We'll have to see what side they end up picking. It looks like they're going to be switching to the coalition side. And they just took map 1 for everyone tuning in right now. So we are heading into map number 2, which is going to be Canals.
Yeah. Like we said, you know, Canals. I would say a breach-sided map. From my personal experience, what about yourself?
Honestly, Canals is weird. I think it depends on how well you know your util, because because it's a very heavily like long range and sniper map, and I think if you have the right util to make sure you're closing off those angles, then it will be a lot easier for you on breach side. But if you struggle to be able to utilize that well, it's going to be so hard for you to take rounds. Look at this pistol round from Rain. They're pushing uppercut fully. Fallen Knight opening up with a pick. Oh my goodness. I don't know what this strat is, swinging uppercut. I have never seen something this with an XD as well. I've never seen something like this on a pistol round. That is very interesting.
Disgusting headshot from Fallen Knight. Like I said, like you don't want to let this guy activate. Anyway, looking for like a kind of B stack here coming out, and that seems to be the way the breach are going. So there could be a bit of a clash coming on the B side very shortly. Fallen still looking for that pick on towards CET. Has that deagle, which is a one-shot headshot on pistol rounds, because no one ever buys heavy helmet on pistol rounds. So it's very deadly at long range. Anyway, makes his way into Cafe, but in the meantime, 2 kills go the way of RGen. 1 traded back though. 3 versus 3 now, I think. Or 3 versus 2, I can't see.
Now it's a 3 versus 2, and they have a bomb down on site as well. I don't know if Hammers will pick us down, but headshot from Fallen Knight onto Bananas. And it looks like they have secured the bomb. I don't know if they're going to try and rotate off of this or not. It looks like he is backing up from B-Long Exalments. 28 seconds on the clock though, so they're going to have to make a move fast. And now we can see the rotation. Fallen Knight positioned well in Cafe. Maybe going to try and see if he can cut off that rotation through the spawn. He's going to spot out the player. But now they have to go back towards B because they don't have time for the rotation. And Wives on 15 HP on the site. But MyLine going to double up with a deagle at the end there and clean up the round. That's going to be a 2K for MyLine.
The 2 players you want to look out for, Fallen and MyLine, both getting into the game early on. 2 kills each in a pistol round, but ends up going the way of Rain. I don't know how they didn't manage to kill Wives there on that upper catwalk with only 15 HP. A lot of missed shots, but it's just part of the game. Eco coming out now from Hammers, and it looks like they're going to be waiting on A main, anticipating a push with 1 person lurking. Probably just buying the time down, waiting for the CTs to use all their util, you know, milk as much money away from them as possible, and then get into the next round as strong as possible. However, they did not plant, so I'm not sure if we'll see a sniper. Maybe one with no kev.
Look at this lurk from Fallen Knight though. He's all the way up on B side and he can secure a gun here. Oh, he's gonna whiff though. He does drop the Kevlar there, and he's able to finally find the kill. I thought he was about to choke that kill there. I was going to be very, very sad for Fallen Knight. I would have felt his pain. And now he spotted a player rotating as well, but he's going to get peeked for main ultimately. Noxic does have the bomb though, and they're going to let him cross the site and get this plant. So at least they're able to secure this bomb plant money on the side of Hammers. But there's not much he can do with an SMG here. He knows he's getting pushed, tries to flash out there, but not much he can do in that situation. Bananas is going to drop him.
Yeah, all things considered, a successful eco round coming out from Hammers. 2 kills plus the bomb plant, going to be allowing the sniper to be pulled out, plus some SGs with.
And look how much money they have. This guy's maximum money, 12.5k, and he's able to drop a sniper to Venali like it's nothing. I mean, they're so rich on the side of Rain. Yeah. And they're already getting a sniper on the coalition side for this map. I feel like now you're running into some problems if you're Hammers. How are they going to deal with this? But Fallen Knight does respond with a ratio of his own. He's going to be holding the uppercut swing, but I don't think Venali is going to give him that kill. He's going to be holding Cafe. And look at this setup over towards Elbow. Wives trying to see if he can find one. And Fall is flashing through the smoke and pushing as well. What is going on? He's able to find one. Sexus comes in with the refrag.
Good trading coming out there from Hammers. 2 for 1. Just what you want to see. Ecstasy with a lovely double kill. The second headshot on Faultless, just perfect. 4 versus 3 now with still over 1 minute left on the clock. So lots of time to play with, lots of space to work with. and Hammers, yeah, they're going to be slowing down their approach. Don't want to get too aggressive, and it seems like a triple A setup, one towards CT for the side of Rain. So once
It looks like Venoli actually did manage to drop Fallen Knight and take the ratio out of his hands. Now Melody going for an interesting smoke here. It looks like that's going to smoke off the boat. This is interesting. I don't know what he's doing with this. Okay, at least that was a good smoke, but he's not going to peek off of it, I don't think. Looks like they're regrouping over towards A. Melody going to have to try and do some work for his teammate because he has the U ratio and he really needs to get the entry. He spots the player on that box, goes for the wallbang spam, but can't quite find the kill. Vex is doubling up though, opening up with that SG, and now Venoli's the last man alive with the U ratio. The question is he going to save it? And I think it's looking very likely. I mean, he's coming all the way around here. I doubt he goes for a wide flank. I think he's just going to save this U ratio for the next round. Maybe try and see if he can get some exit frags.
Yeah, Hammer's really playing a perfect round there. Finding that initial advantage on elbow and then rotating all the way back around the map. Finding space and then eventually winning the round. But the sniper will be saved, and we did see a lot of money on the Rain side, so we will be definitely seeing like a buyback to maybe flip Hammer's economy on their head. You know, they invested everything into the round. Only 3 survived, so gonna be an interesting round.
I'll have to see what kind of buy they're rocking with. Again, Venoli was able to save that sniper, but it looks like the rest of his teammates don't really have the money for this round, so I think they're just gonna go for an eco. Maybe see if he can capitalize with that U ratio and drop some weapons for them. But Hammers, they're responding with a lot of money. They're able to drop a U ratio for Fallen Knight there, it looks like. And this round, it rests on Venoli's shoulders. He's going to have to do a lot of work with this U ratio, and he's already opening up with a fast peek onto A main here. He might be able to catch one off guard. He does. That's the gun down. He drops Noxic. And now he's going to back up to site and let his teammates take the fall of the push. Fallen Knight still with this U ratio.
I wonder if the light Kev had something to do with that, as we saw Venoli only with the light Kev. I wonder if he got there on an unexpected timing. Really unsuspected of the Hammers players. And Wive seems to be all the way pushed up on elbow here. See if he can maybe... No, never mind. Fallen Knight. Wise about it. Levels it back up. 4 versus 4. But Venoli's still alive with that sniper.
And he's able to drop Fallen Knight. That's the U ratio down. Venoli doing the work with this U ratio to save his team the round. I mean... He could do a lot of work here. My line is going to get dropped, but Venoli, once again, now he's rotated over towards Coalition spawn, and now he has to deal with 2 angles at once. This is probably the only downside to holding this, but I don't think anyone is contesting that mid-bridge area. So for now, he does have a safe rotation if he needs to try and deal with either of the sites that they ultimately end up executing, and it looks like it's going to be A site for Hammers. They do have 3 here over towards A. Paul is holding this angle in the corner with an XD. I wonder if he's going to be able to catch one off guard and surprise them. He's able to get a little damage, but he is going to get dropped. Now Venoli coming in, but now he's going to get dropped finally. And yeah, Banana's last man alive, but I don't think he picks up this round. Venoli at least able to drop 2 with his U ratio. And that's probably going to be all the work that gets done this round.
Yeah, a great attempt from Venoli there. Unfortunate missed shot at the end there on top of the guy on top of a green box. But again, just keeping Hammers on their toes, you know. Not giving them any free rounds by any means. Not letting them build up that huge economy. But yeah, now we're going to see. I think this will be like the first full buy versus full buy, you know. All the orgs and the SGs pulled out against each other.
And yeah, once again, no armor from Venoli. And yeah. I like to see, oh actually he does buy light armor, but I like to see these interesting shots, like he's going to try and peek this faster. I wonder if he's actually not even going to swing that angle fast. He's just going to hold for this cross. I wonder if he finds one through the smoke. I don't think he will. But they're going to be crossing over towards elbow, it looks like, and they have doubled up here on the side of Hammers and elbow.
Yeah, early elbow control is always good for the T side. Buys you a lot of space knowing that the players are on the A site. Can't find any special ways of aggression to contest T-bridge or anything. 2-man setup on A though with 1 on CT. And 4 Ts towards A, so it's looking like they will be setting up for a push, but Polaris grabs info.
Venoli opening up on Fallen Knight. Once again, he's been dominating Fallen Knight with a ratio this game. And look at the peek from Flawless, able to drop Melody before backing up on the site, and now he knows he has to deal with the elbow push, but he finds the wallbang headshot on Noxic as well. No ammo, pulls out the XD. That nade, oh what, only 3 damage from the nade. I thought he was a dead man, but it doesn't confirm the kill. Oh my god, that nade barely doesn't kill him. This man just barely stayed alive in that round. And Rain able to pick up their 3rd round of the match.
I think it was a flawless round as well. All 5 members of Rain surviving, which is obviously something you want to see. But yeah, it seems like Venely's getting the better of Fallen on that sniper battle right now. The opening picks.
Yeah, I definitely say as far as the mental game, he's probably struggling a bit right now. He knows that he's down as far as the traits with Ventilate, but look at this fast push from Fallen Knight. They are going to be eco, and he's going to be trying to contest the sniper here. And he is going to spot it out. Now Fallen Knight's getting pushed from everywhere. Yeah, not much you can do in that situation. Hammers is going to end up losing that eco round 4-2. But now they should be able to bounce back with a full buy heading into round number 7.
Yeah, a lot of CT aggression coming out from Rain. I've seen Faultless push out A main a lot like a couple times now already, which is, I don't know, something you don't really want to see if you're the side of Ham. I think it's a full under push coming out from Rain, or like 3 people pushing under. Look.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but it looks like that player is going to get dropped. That smoke kind of acted as a one-way for him, unfortunately. But look at that, Flawless and Ventilate opening up with some picks as well. And Myline is pushed up all the way into Cafe. He's going to spot out that Euratio and opt to not challenge it anymore. Noxic holding this right now with the Euratio. Only 24 HP to the name.
Oh, missed shot from Venely. That could have been sealing the deal of the round there, but still 3 versus 3. Over a minute left yet again.
Yeah, as of right now, not really pushing up too much on the side of Hammers. They are a bit spread out over towards Bridge. I guess you could say they're more clumped together. But they're definitely favoring the A side right now. They do have a double setup on A, and Myline anchoring B alone by himself. Actually, they're going to be rotating to B, so maybe this could end up working out for Hammers, because Myline, he's going to have to deal with a 1v3 on this push. The question is he going to keep hiding here and play for trigger discipline / timing, or is he going to peek out? Oh, and they've smoked him off. I think he's going to try to play around the smoke and maybe throw them off. And now he's peeking out. He's able to find 2. Shuts down both of them, making a 3K. Myline shutting down the B push completely with a triple kill there. Oh my goodness, what an amazing play by him, using the smoke to his advantage to clean up that round.
Yeah, like, you might as well have the whole of our gen on side. Myline just single-handedly dominating the 3 remaining players of Hammers. Like, really showing them, like, I'm here to play, you know, I'm ready to rumble. Another eco round coming out, I think, from the side of Hammers. Like, they're just eco after eco. Melody's still yet to find a kill in the game. And Noxic 1-7, one of the star players of Hammers, so it's not a good look for them. Full push coming in.
Look at that.
On the eco. Bomb going down as well. But Wubes with a triple kill. Venely as well, finding one with a sniper just. And Banana's coming in with a loss, so cleaned up well. The plant does go down though, so I'm sure Hammers will be happy about that.
Yeah, they look strong with that push off the start, and then they just like straight up got dominated from that point onwards.
Yeah, honestly, like, that's just what you want to see, you know. The B hold with Mylan is good, the A hold with Rubies and Flawless is good, Vanelli's hitting his sniper shots, everything's falling into place here on that coalition side from RGN. 6-2 now to start. Hammers really need to start pulling something back, you know. Don't want to let the half just slip out of their hands. Bentley with a nice smoke lineup as well. Gonna give him a nice smoke to play around in that sniper's nest area. Gonna look for the opening pick here on the T-bridge. Spots one on the right side. Tries to catch his elbow. Barely misses.
Yeah, kind of just spread out right now. Not really making a move on the side of Hammers. Just playing the waiting game right now. They do have 3 players pushed up here though over towards Boat. And now they're going to try and cross to lower cat. Maybe see if they can deal with the player in spawn. And Fallen Knight is able to push inside of Cafe. I don't know if anyone is actually contesting this angle from spawn. It looks like Bananas is, but he's not really peeking the boat. Myline able to open up with 1 before getting traded up by Exelements. And now it's Venly on the side with the Erasure. Gonna have to see if he can do some work as Hammers makes their way over towards the B side eventually. They're playing really slow here, but I think they will eventually push for the B side with only 35 seconds on the clock.
2 here on B though. Venly gets found by Ecstasy. And Banana's found by Fallen Knight. Seems to be a lovely execute coming in. Woovies with nothing to do over here in the T spawn area. Bomb gonna be going down. 11k in the bank though, so I think we will be seeing him go for this. Low HP as well on a couple of the Hammers players. We coming into B long. Bomb ticking down. Will he be able to find anything here? No, Fallen Knight picks up Venly's sniper and kills Woovies. So 3 surviving. Bomb plant as well. Money starting to build up again. And the sniper back into the hands of Fallen Knight. Hammers finally with a response.
And now 6-3. Hammers finally picking up around after they went on a bit of a losing streak there. And look at this. We have the lower push again from Reina, looks like. But they're not going to be swinging all the way to tunnels. They're just going to be contesting square right now.
2 people pushing Cafe as well, it seems. Venly and Myline. Lots of early control taken from Hammers. Pretty much taking the whole of the mid area.
And like, they're just up boat. I don't know how they're up boat without getting like shot out by anyone. And now they've taken control of tunnels. What is this strat from Rain? I mean, this mid control is like just so weird. I can't believe that Hammers is giving it to them like that.
Yeah. Woovies finds one on elbow as well. But yeah, literally Rain, they're just running the whole map right now.
I mean, they've literally dominated like all of main. They literally know that they are stuck in elbow right now. Like they have them trapped in there essentially.
Maybe a bit too much respect given to the players of Rain. Look, Exelaman's still on T-Bridge.
And there was a player in the tunnels right there. My line is going to be holding that rotation in case they decide to go. Oh, actually, he's going to be pushing up now, it looks like. I wonder if they're expecting him or not. He's able to catch Exelman's off guard and run away after getting that pick. And now it's a 2 versus 4, only 38 seconds on the clock. But yeah, these Hammers players, I mean, they're sandwiched from every angle. They gave up way too much map control. And Banana's able to trade out Noxic there. And it's down to Melody, but he's going to get dropped by My line. And yeah, Rain, I don't know what that strat was or how it worked, but somehow they just controlled the entire middle of the map and basically trapped the breach players inside of elbow and tunnels.
Yeah, honestly, like, maybe Hammer's getting a bit, like, I wouldn't say nervous, you know, but just getting a bit like, what do we do, guys, you know? We go B, they shut us down. We go A, they shut us down, you know? They push, what can we do? Like...
Oh, and look at this. Now they're pushing elbow, it looks like. Venly able to find one. He's going to be backing up, though. Gets sprayed through the smoke, actually, looks like. And there's one more player in the cubby. I don't know if they're aware of his positioning here. I don't think they know he's there. I don't think they know he's there.
Bananas can go huge.
Polaris able to find 2. Make that. Oh, actually, hold on. I thought it was 3, but he finds 2. They had no idea there was a 3rd player in that cubby, and he's just going to shut them all down. And it's down to Exelement's last man in the smoke, but Flawless... He tried to push up and he got stuck in him in the smoke and he knows he's there, so he's just gonna headshot him with that sniper. Rain looking really strong as we head into the last round of the half. They could potentially make it 9-3 going into this flip.
Yeah, honestly, MPX being misbought there. If Hammers don't get a forfeit, like, I hate to say it, the map's probably over. RGN just showing such a strong performance. Like, Woovies just pushing into elbow solo, no flashes, no nothing. Like, the confidence is growing and growing on Rain, and once you let the players get comfortable, then they're just going to be playing like it's just like a rank game, you know? They're going to be hitting all their shots, no nerves, nothing. But you want to keep the pressure on.
Exactly, and probably my favorite thing I've noticed from Rain this game is they keep it so adaptive with their coalition-sided strats. Like, they don't play default. They have a new strat every round, like push this or stack this or something. They keep it so innovative, and Hammers is just having such a hard time reading them. The fact that Rain keeps switching up the momentum like this on them.
Yeah. 1 minute left and still 5 alive on both sides. XC with the first kill onto Polaris. That's something you want to see for Hammers getting the first pick. So Woovies finding one. Traded by Noxic now.
The question is, where are they going to commit? Looks like they're ultimately going to push A here. Venly still holding this with the Erasure, though. He's holding the main push at least.
was a 2v4, but Milan and Vanity are left, so anything can happen.
I mean, Fallen Knight is up on B. Maybe he's going to try and call out to his teammates that he hears one there. My line is actually going to drop him. Venely's still holding. Oh no, he backs up right as they push in, I think. And they made it onto the site. Oh, Exelements gets leg there. He's down to 33 HP, and they're going to be nade spamming Venely now to try and slow him down. And he's going to get dropped by Exelements as he pushes up close. Now Myline has to clutch the 1 versus 2 to see if he can make it 9-3, but Noxic is going to drop him. Hammers picking up that final round and making it 4-8 as we head into the flip here.
8-4 at halftime here. And now, yeah, we're going to be seeing Rain on that T side coming in with 8 rounds, which is extremely strong.
And I guess we'll have to see if Hammers can make the comeback. Last time they started on the Coalition side, and then they were able to let Rain get a comeback on them. So we'll have to see if Hammers can get the comeback this time, or if it's going to be 2-0 heading into the next map. Looking like Rain is opting for a bit of an A stack, though they are all pushing up over towards Elbow. No one actually on A site on the side of Hammer, so they should have a relatively easy bomb plant. The question is, will they be able to hold it for the post plant scenario? We have kind of a bit of a wide setup here from Hammers. Noxic getting a bit overwhelmed by all these main players. He's eventually going to get dropped. Fallen Knight is stuck a bit as well over towards tunnels. And look at this, Wives is pushed up into spawn and taken out that player. And now all 3 players on the flank. But I think that Rain are aware of their positioning, and all 3 pushing Elbow as well. I don't know how this is going to work out. They have to deal with the Deagles for the longer range gunfights. And Fallen Knight able to headshot Wives. And Banana's in a 1v1, but he's going to choke. Oh no, Sex is able to pick up that round.
That's really, really important for Hammers, because if Rain won that, the economy in their favor, 10-4 already, plus the bomb plant. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a force buy coming out here from Rain, though, maybe. Like a little AK buy or something, you know, because they did kill 4 of the CT, so they're going to have to be rebuying. No, just Eagles coming out, playing it safe.
And they did get a bomb plant, and like you said, they did get 4 picks as well, so I think they definitely should be able to bounce back with a full buy next round.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going for a hard A hit once again, but this time there's actually players set up on the A site.
Ecstasy ready for a little farming session here, I'm sure.
Let's see how many they give them. Oh my god.
Oh, just 1 for Ecstasy. Fallen Knight with 2, Melody with 1.
Coalition wins.
Oh, excuse me. And Melody finishing off the round there. Only 1 person dying. And I believe it was Ecstasy that won the 1v1 in the previous round, so he's going to have plenty of money anyway. 8-6 now. Buy going to be coming out from Ring. Going to be interesting to see. Sniper on Venely. And I wonder if there's going to be a sniper on Fallen Knight this round.
Oh, I bet there is. Actually, he's not running a sniper, interestingly enough. He is going to end up smoking his uppercut, though, and he is going to spot out a player there over towards A main. Venely pushed up with the C ratio, taking a bit of an aggressive peek onto the B site here. He's so exposed to A main right now, though. This is a very risky angle for him to be holding. I guess he's just trusting the fact that they're not going to swing out and kill him. He really wants someone to contest this because he needs to make sure that a ratio goes to good use. He's going to spot a player over towards spawn. Oh, and he spots the player right as he unpeaks. Going to try and re-challenge it, but they're no longer contesting that angle. Hammers are playing this well. They're not over peeking or anything. They know that there's a ratio right now on the side of the breach. And Fallen Knight opening up with a pick onto Venely. My line getting the trade onto him, though. And Fall is finding another one. And now these players are taking B by storm. They spot a player on the side. It's going to be Exelements, but he gets dropped. 2 of these players down in the red zone as far as their HP, though. So this could be a doable retake if they win a few gunfights. And both players coming in from spawn for the retake as well, it looks like. Maybe they're just going to save. I guess they don't know that they're low. Honestly, I feel like if they had the information that these players were both low, they would go for it. But Ecstasy going to get dropped anyways. The Melody is saving this AUG over towards his spawn. I wonder if they know he's playing here.
Melody with enough money to drop over, so I wonder if we'll see him play with the hero or drop over, try get another buyout for Hammers. But yeah, Rain bringing up their first T-side round with 4 alive as well. Seems once they bring out the guns, Rain are always just taking map control early. They literally had mid like 30 seconds into the round completely. And yeah, I think an eco going to be coming out here from the side of Hammers. So Rain looking for their 10th round unless we can see something special from Melody.
And we have a bit of a B stack on the side of Hammers. Fallen Knight swinging elbow by himself. And he opening up with a headshot on a Wives. What a nice shot from the revolver. He's able to open up, and that is a huge impact frag from him. But he's going to eat that flash and is forced to run away to the site. Narrowly escaping with his life as they're chasing him, trying to get that revenge kill. Venely getting a pick on the Sexes with that Euratio.
Yeah. 4v3 now. Maybe this eco is doable. They're going to be giving up the A site though.
I mean, yeah, they still have the AUG. It is a 3v3, but Melody still has the AUG. He could potentially drop a weapon for his teammates. I mean, I think they're going to be able to go for that gun right now. Yeah, Xelement's coming to pick up a weapon, but Venely is going to get another kill, and he's the last man alive. The question is, will he save again, or is he going to go for this? I think he's opting to save as he's running into Cafe right now.
Venely really doing great with a sniper this game. 3 kills in a round for him here.
Yeah, I mean, that round was looking winnable for Hammers. They opened up with a huge pick from Fallen Knight there, and they got another one, and then Venely just shut them all down with the Euratio.
Yeah,
So
from 3v5 into a 3v1.
Just such an absolute monster with that weapon. And Xelement's here's one close to him. Surely he's gonna get that headshot onto Flawless and drop the gun, at least put a dent in the economy of Rain, while also saving the weapon. And he's gonna have plenty of money to drop one of his teammates as well if they need it. However, it looks like they're all forcing up. We have the Euratio from Fallen Knight. We're gonna have to see what he's gonna contest. I don't know what his current track record is against Venely with the Euratio, but I think we're gonna see them clash it out again this round.
Yeah, desperate need for an opening pick for Hammers here. Because, yeah, even with the opening pick, they still lost the last round, even though they were eco, but...
Oh, but Fallen Knight. And Xelement's doubling up before he gets traded out. It's down to a 3 versus 2 already, though. Venely with this Euratio, I don't think he opts to push this. I mean, maybe he can try and pick off Fallen Knight with the Euratio there. He's kind of jump peeking. I think he really wants to go for that bomb. Oh, he's going to get tagged down there with the wallbang down to 29 HP. And he's going to eat that flash right as he tries to peek. Yeah, Venely last man alive. I don't think he's saving this Euratio. I mean, there's a minute on the clock. There's no way they're going to let him do it. If you're Hammers, you don't want him to save the Euratio.
It's winnable. Like, come on.
I mean, it could be, but he's very low. They need to breathe on him. Like, he doesn't even have armor.
Especially a Fallen Knight wrapping around to CT here to plug all the gaps.
I wonder who wins this gunfight.
No Kev on Melody, or Venely, sorry. So he's going to be peaking very fast. Maybe he can get the better of Fallen with that increased speed.
Oh, he's going to spot him out. We're seeing a bit of some dancing around between these two players. But they're all scared to peek Venely now. I think they're just going to let him save it. He's actually going to spot a player there over towards the lower cat. And now he's stuck in the cubby. Yeah, there's no way he's saving that. He's going to get dropped by Sextus. And Hammer's picking it up, making it 7-10.
Yeah, a much more competitive scoreline. 10-7, especially if Hammers can take this round. Money's still relatively strong on Argent. I don't know if it's just Venely. No, a few of them have money. Oh, but they're
I think they're ecoing anyways.
Yeah, maybe just to make sure, get out the sniper, get out all that heavy Kevlar, full utility into the next round. Trying to play it safe, but I guess we're going to be seeing a 10-8 here. And that's obviously...
Oh, what a flicker Fallen Knight taking out Flawless as he jumps across. That was a super strong shot from him. Wives able to recover the bomb, though. And now it's Venely with the flash trying to run, and he's going to flash close off of that box and just take sight. They spot the player behind the truck. He's able to wallbang Melody, and that is a gun down for his teammates. But now Sex is coming in with that SG. The damage is there, but he's not going to get dropped. Still 68 HP. Banana's actually headshot. Wait a minute. Finds one and gets the player down to 1 shot. And he's able to recover the weapon. Only 6 bullets in it, though. But he's going to get backstabbed as he's getting sandwiched on the site. A good effort. They were able to drop 2 weapons.
Both of these teams seem to be making the eco somewhat interesting, you know? Like, usually you just expect to see the person holding side to just dominate them, but again here we just seen Melody unable to find anything against the Deagles. And another headshot found later in the round. But yeah, 8 to 10, really close. 2 rounds between them here.
Oh my god, look at this angle. I've never seen that before. Fallen Knight can't find the kill though. Onto the tunnels player. I would have been so happy if he got that kill. Like, that would have been the most unique angle.
Oh no, I wonder if one of them's on 33 HP.
Yeah, this guy is 35. So he actually did leg my line there. Oh my god, that's very interesting.
Great early damage in the round. Noxic as well with an aggressive position here, trying to catch anyone pushing from tunnels. And 3 towards A. And it does seem like RGen are going to be pushing onto that A side, so it's going to be a big clash here.
Oh, and Sex is doubling up. Melody finding one as well. Rain having a hard time taking the A side from these players. Wife has spotted out a player cafe, and they're just dancing around each other right now with the tree and with his doorway. And now he's just going to opt to go for the upper cap push, I guess. I wonder if they anticipate him here or not.
Almost down on A though, so I assume most of the Hammers players are just going to be there camping it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're stacked on heavy. They do have one player in cafe still. I wonder if they expect him here. Or I guess maybe he'll just ignore the cafe player and rotate through spawn. I mean, maybe Wife could have a nice flank here. I don't know if... I mean, Melody is holding it, actually. So maybe he doesn't have a nice flank.
Yeah.
I mean, only 18 seconds on the clock anyways. I don't know if he's going to go for pick. It looks like he is going to swing this. But yeah, Melody was ready to drop him in case he peeked that angle. And now Venely is the last man alive.
Coalition wins.
Fallen gets him from tunnels.
Yeah, he's just going to get dropped.
Yeah, Fallen Knight finally picking up some pace. I don't know if you noticed, but after he tagged him, it helped Ecstasy get a double kill on A site, even though he was 35 HP. Like, as soon as my line run onto the side, he was literally just instantly dead. So it might as well have been a body shot, to be honest.
Yeah.
10 to 9 now. 1 round between them, and the money looking very low for the side of Rain. Maybe picking up the pace a bit, going for a fast A play here. See how Hammers can deal with this. Flashes coming in over the top.
Fast flashes are coming in. Oh my god. There's so much util on this side. He's just planting in the smoke amidst all the chaos. I don't even know what's going on. He's planted in the smoke somehow. But all the players are getting dropped super quickly just like that. They're all dead already. Oh my god. That was the most chaotic retake ever. They managed to get the bomb plant and then they just died so quickly.
As soon as they saw the util, Hammers just all fell back towards CT to play as a team, as you should. Fallen Knight finding that initial pick with a sniper, just enabling his teammates to push into the site and find the rest of them. 10 to 10 now, but Rain did plant and they're on a big loss bonus. So I think they will be buying here. Really nice to see the competitive scoreline, 10 to 10. I said earlier that I thought it was a breach-sided map, but both teams here showcasing very, very strong coalition sides.
Oh, and I think we're about to see an elbow peek from Hammers here. They're going to try and contest this angle. I don't know if they're going to find any picks, though. They are posted around A, and yeah, Fallen Knight pushing out. He's able to drop Venely, catching him completely off guard there. And he's spotting another player. Gonna get dropped down to 73 HP before backing up.
Very nearly finds a second. However, XP does get dinked down to 2 HP. And trades the sniper.
I guess when you're down to that low, if you react faster, you can guarantee the kill with that U ratio.
Noxic finding one on B long though. Myline finding a CT player though. And exploding onto that B site. 3 versus 3. Wives opens up the site.
Yeah, Fallen Knight here in the back, but I don't think he's going to be able to deny this plan. He's going to get Flash and Wives taking him out there. This could be the first round Rain has seen in a while. Melody able to spot that player towards Cafe, but he's not able to really get the kill there. And now Melody's in a 1v3 scenario, looking extremely losable. And yeah, my line is going to headshot him. And Rain finally picking up around and securing a sniper as well for their teammate. It's been a while since Rain got around. They let Hammers build up a bit of momentum, but they're finally able to stop that just snowball effect of Hammers building up on them over and over again. And maybe they'll be able to put a halt to their efforts.
Yeah, even with Fallen Knight's opening kill, Wives just really dominating the round, finding that entry onto B onto Noxic, and then both the CT players as well. 3 kills for him in that round.
Oh, and he broke the armor. What is it? I think, is that I wasn't paying attention. Was that a wallbang or something? How did he not kill him?
Maybe his arm. Maybe his arm.
I guess that could be a possibility.
What? So weird.
Yeah, Vanilli on 5 HP. And he's able to drop Fallen Knight even though he's on 5 HP. That's really unfortunate and heartbreaking if you're Fallen Knight. You hit the shot, you got him down to 5 HP, and then he responds with killing you in return. That's gotta hurt. But at least he is down to a one-shot. So even though it is tied as far as the man advantage, Hammers definitely has the advantage as far as the HP department. And Noxic is pushed up really far as well, over towards bridge. Somehow he's made it all the way here. He's gonna wrap the tunnels and take control of this part of the map. These breach players, they're still set up. Oh, he's gonna get dropped by my line though. And now Vanilli trying to entry peek with the sniper. He knows he's low. He's gonna try and see if he can outreact someone with it. And Exolomon's dropping my line over towards B, and now it's just down to the A players. He's gonna go for that shot, and I think he whopping him and then confirmed the kill with the nade. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that was a big brain play by him.
Anyway, XC takes back 1. 2 versus 1 now for Bananas, and Ecstasy finds him. 11-11. As tight as the games get. The round's going back and forth now. Unlucky from Fallen Knight to tag him. I think it was the bug with light Kevlar where you can eat a shot and it'll break your light Kevlar.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was like a thing.
Yeah. But regardless, Hammers pick up the round. Still the buy coming out.
Opening up. Oh my goodness. It's looking like Hammers could easily win this. I mean, it's 11-11. And right now, Rain, they're kind of falling apart. They have to win 2 rounds. And it's already looking like Hammers should be able to pick this one up if they play their cards right. They are able to get the bomb plant. Bananas responding with the pick. I mean, maybe Rain could turn it around. They get the bomb plant for main. As long as they keep control of A main, they could win this round. But I don't know what they're doing. They're over-aggressing so much. They're peeking the coalition players in spawn when they don't need to. And Hammer's able to pick up that round. And now we're hitting at a match point.
Yeah, it's always good to be the first team to bring up 12 rounds in a close game like this. You know, really puts Rain on their back foot right now. I'm pretty sure Fallen got that opening kill into tunnels. The round we saw before where he legged my line, I think he actually got it this time, this round, because it was so early in the round to kill him. Which is really nice to see, like, nice creative angles being used by the players, but...
Yeah, but right now, Hammer's bringing us into match point. And right, and they really have to do something. It looks like they're going for the A execute once again. I guess they're still confident, and now they know what players in Cubby. They've spotted him out. That's info for Faultless. Maybe if they have the nades, they can nade spam that or something. They need to try and deal with that player. Yeah, there's the nade spam coming out a bit over towards the A site. I think, yeah, Fall is just coming in, trying to make sure that player can eat the flash, but he's going to get dropped by Fall, and I with the ratio. Hammers are shutting down this push completely. I think this could be GG's, and just like that, yeah, Hammers, they're ending up taking the second map versus Rain.
Yeah, huge game coming out there from Hammers. Brings it back to 1-1. We're going to see a really competitive best of 5 here, and yeah, completely crazy. Really good performance from both sides here. Ecstasy, especially individually, going really insane.
Yeah, and a great game from both of these players. I mean, from both of these teams, but ultimately, they were going to end up taking that map. And it's interesting because the first map was Rain's pick. I'm sorry, it was Hammer's pick, and then Rain ended up winning. And then the second map was Rain's pick, and Hammers ended up winning. So it's interesting to see how they're winning on the map that's not their pick. So I guess maybe, I don't know what kind of preparation is being done by these teams, but it's interesting to see that when they end up losing on their own maps.
Yeah, definitely, like, surprising to see each team take an opposite pick. We're going to be heading into Port very shortly as well, so make sure to tune in and watch the Port game. It's going to be a really good game. And yeah, final thoughts on that map?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good map. I don't know how Port is going to go. I'm very excited for Port, I'm not going to lie, because it's one of my favorite maps. I feel like it really brings out, you know, the teams that prepare the best. It really comes to show, you know, which teams are ready when it comes to that map. So I'm excited for that one. But again, these two first maps were great. They were really strong sniper maps. I think we're slowly starting to evolve more towards, you know, maps that are heavier focused on rifles and all these sniper angles. So I think it could go their way on Port. We'll have to see. But I definitely think there will be a lot less impact on the snipers as we head into the next map.
Yeah, I think so as well. Very utility-based map. We're gonna be seeing a lot of nice lineups, a lot of nice flashes, nades, nice pushes. Very, very good map. Very team-based map as well. So yeah, gonna be really great to see both of these teams clash it out.
Definitely. But anyways, we will be back shortly with the second map. We got to give these players some time to get ready and stuff like that. But make sure you guys stay tuned because we are currently tied 1-1 in a best of 5. So we'll be back shortly. But yeah, we will see you guys after a quick break.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a ride, Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Warriors around, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my visuals. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we some warriors, they ain't called gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beat, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rep, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, I'm up in front of this. I ran in the truck with the troops, trying to get it what it does. Battle it and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors. Cover the map and still ain't know where you can find me at. Journey through the mind of an insomniac. I ain't never sleep, staying ready, keep an eye out for the fakes. For the snakes, load a clip and I'ma pull it, something shakes. Never go to battle if you plan to lose. Life game of chess, you gotta plan the moves. Middle fingers up, I'm not a fan of rules. Fighting for the right to live in peace and not like animals. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. You'll be notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. You'll be some warriors, they ain't no gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rep, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, I'm like a running this. Iron in the truck with the troops, trying to get it what it does. Battle it and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors.
Alright, hello everyone, thank you for waiting. We'll be hopping into map number 3 shortly. However, in the meantime, we will be talking a bit about what just happened and the upcoming maps. So we wait for all these players to get ready to actually join the room and stuff like that. But yeah, so we just experienced our first 2 maps, which were Grounded and Canals. Very interesting. Quick little recap for y'all. So we had the first map, which was Grounded. It ended up being Hammer's pick, and then Rain ended up winning that map in an unexpected turn of events. And then our second map was Canals. It was Rain's pick, and Hammers ended up winning in response. So it was very interesting to see how both teams picked a map and then they lost on it. Again, both very heavily sniper-sided maps. So I think that will be getting a little more interesting when it comes into these future maps. But what are you thinking as far as the current standings, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, 1-1 off the 2 maps, but it's not their picks. It's quite like, yeah, it's quite surprising. And then, yeah, but going into Port, it's gonna be exciting map to watch. You know, both teams good on Port, had previous games on Port, and yeah, gonna be a good map to watch. Could go
I think
either way.
I think it'll definitely come down to a lot of, how well these teams are prepared. And let's take a look at these lineups real quick so that you guys can see the players competing. I mean, just looking at this lineup, Jimmy, any players that we've been seeing have amazing performances on both of these lineups so far.
So for Rain, definitely Venely and My Line, both playing really, really well. And then I would say on the side of Hammers, Ecstasy last map really good. Noxic in the first, Fallen Ice also been playing good. Well, everyone on every team's been playing good. No one's been lagging behind.
Yeah, they've
And
all
yeah.
had good performances, but there are some of those players that were doing exceptional, I guess you can say. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these map bans real quick for you guys. And so, as you can see, we already finished our first 2 maps, which were Grounded and Canals, and now we're heading into Port, which is a map pick for Hammers. And it's interesting because you look at the first 2 maps, they're kind of more traditional maps, right? Grounded and Canals, these are like the OG maps these teams have been playing for a while. And then you have, I guess, sort of the new gen maps, which are like Port and Raid. These are sort of newer maps, and I guess now over time they've evolved to not be as much of like newer maps, but they're definitely the ones that teams have less experience on in competitive. And then finally we have Village for the Decider. If we somehow get to map number 5, that's going to be really exciting if we see Village for a Decider. Because you don't get to see that map, first of all, very much in gameplay, and especially not as a decider map. So that will be very interesting to see if we can get to Village for the final map.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you don't see Village played a lot. Like, it's relatively new. Not a lot of teams are comfortable in it, so it's not like picked by many teams. But yeah, like Village, like, gonna be really interesting if it goes the full distance to see how that plays out. Raid as well, a fun map to watch, and Port especially. So yeah, like if we have three maps coming up, gonna be really good to watch. And yeah, I'm hoping it can go to the 5th map, honestly.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see who can end up taking that map. I think it will again come down to which team is prepared more. When it comes down to like, you know, all the util and the strats and stuff like that. I think it's really kind of come down to, you know, how well prepared they are coming into their strats and stuff like that, because it's really important to have good flash lineups and good smoke lineups and stuff like that when you're playing on port. It's so hard to take anything. And another thing is the battle for mid control. I mean, it's just such an interesting map when it comes down to, like, you know, how well you're playing on the coalition side. It, like, literally, it's a battle for mid control. If you play aggressive, if you take control of mid, and if they can't stop you from doing it, you're in big trouble if you are on the breach side. So I think, especially because we saw Rain do it a lot on Canals, they were pushing up, getting aggressive. You know, they were swinging lower cat and like boat and stuff like that, and just taking control of the whole map. If they can do that again on port, they're really gonna give Hammers a really hard time on the breach side with finding rounds if they can dominate that much control of the map.
Yeah, port, like mid is literally just the whole map, you know. Like whichever team is getting mid control early, because, you know, like both teams get it at the same time, so it's not like T's get mid at the start or CT's get it, you know. It's just a huge fight pretty much at the start of most rounds, you know, taking that control. And obviously, like, then you've got the whole B area, like B long, great position to lurk, you know. And we've been seeing a lot of lurking already, so I'm sure we're definitely going to see some people trying to creep up there. And then the whole of A side, like, again, like lots of good utility lineups there, so hopefully we're going to see both teams playing like really high level of corps.
Yeah, I think we'll have to see how that kind of stuff come out. We should be hopping into port shortly. We're waiting for all these players to get ready in the room and stuff like that, and then we'll be hopping into the knife round shortly. Again, kind of sorry that we have to wait for a bit. I know you guys want to see the action. We want to see it too, but these teams aren't ready to go yet. So as soon as they are, we will be hopping into this next map. I do believe right now they have like 6 or 7 in the room out of 10, so we should be getting into that shortly. But everyone, if you're watching right now, if you guys can leave a comment in the chat and tell us, you know, like which team you think is going to win on port. There will be a poll up shortly leaving your prediction. As well, there is going to be a giveaway happening relatively soon. In fact, I think it's actually going to be going up very shortly, but they are doing giveaway sponsored by Critical Force. It's going to be some cases for the viewers as well. And so there will be some instructions in the chat. There will be a pinned comment for how you guys can enter, but there will be I believe there will be 3 cases and 5 winners. And so, yeah, if you guys want to enter, just make sure you guys are following the instructions in the pinned comment, and you guys will be entered for the giveaway. So if you guys are here watching the tournament, all you have to do is leave the comment once. You don't have to spam it a lot. You leave the comment once, and you can be enrolled in the giveaway to enter those cases. But yeah, we should be hopping into our third map shortly, but while we wait, you guys can go ahead and enter for that giveaway. We'll be letting the bot pick the winners for these cases, so make sure you guys are dealing with that as we wait for this to start.
Guys, enter the giveaway. Come on, everyone.
Yes, come on. We want to see that support from our community, and also the support for these teams. I mean, we have 2 amazing teams competing in our finals here today.
Yeah, it's good to see everyone coming to watch, you know. I know we hit like more than 100 viewers in the last map, you know. Let's get up to 1,000 viewers this map. Come on.
1,000 viewers, we can do it, guys. But yeah, we should be hopping into this next knife hoop soon. Actually, I think almost all the players are in the room. So we, you know, I will tell you right now, there will be some mods in the chat dealing with the giveaway. It won't be us. But definitely just make sure you guys leave the comment for that if you want to be entered in the giveaway, and we will be hopping into the knife round very shortly. It should be happening like basically any second now, in fact, as all the players are in the room.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what side the teams pick if they win knife, you know, which side, because I honestly think like I said, you know, mid control is quite a balanced map, but it'll be interesting to see what they want to play.
Yeah. And I don't know, because like if it was you, which side would you want to start on if it was your team playing?
I don't know, I think we pick CT to start. But yeah, I don't know, like we played it a few times, and sometimes we pick T, sometimes we pick CT, so I guess, yeah,
I guess it kind of depends on your opponent and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do believe we're hopping into the knife round right now. Hammers versus Rain. We are currently tied 1-1 in this best of 5 with Port being our third map. And yeah, again, make sure you guys are voting on the poll and leaving a comment who you guys will think is going to end up winning this map. We'll have to see who wins the knife round first of all and which side they're going to go for. And Exelements goes for the high ground, which is interesting because high ground is always the losing strat. Noxic has ended up behind them somehow. He did like a demon flank and now he's behind all of them. I don't know what happened. Oh wait, he's got the jukes and he's just going to get jumped there by everyone at the end. And Rain, they're going to win that knife round. And it looks like they're not switching sides, so they're going to be starting on the breach side. So this should be interesting. We are live, hopping into this pistol round.
Definitely, you know, picking that breach side. Hopefully they're going to be bringing a lot of different and unique strats to the table. I wonder if anyone's going to like sacrifice Kevlar to buy some flashes or smokes on pistol round, you know, pull something out this early in the game. But yeah, looks like a full mid push coming out from Rain. And kind of an A long. Ooh. I don't know, just spotting A long from Hammers.
I guess they're playing slow, waiting to see if anyone's going to push. Which, again, a lot of teams do like to push on Coalition style on this map, so I can see why the play slow is a good strat. They're eventually going to spot out the player on B side, and it's a 5-man push. The question is, will anyone flank them from mid? I don't think they have anyone flanking right now. But they do have some players set up B long, so I'm not sure if they're aware of that. Noxic. There's a lot of players over towards this maze. They're going to overwhelm Bananas there. And I don't think Rain is going to win this pistol run. I mean, they're just surrounded from every direction. I don't see how they can pull this one off. And yeah, now the bomb is going to get dropped by Maze. I mean, several of the players are low, but I still don't think this pistol round is savable for Rain. And yeah, they're all going to get dropped. Hammer's picking up the pistol round and starting off very strong coming into this half here.
Yeah, it was an interesting setup from Hammers going to around with 3 on A long and then 2 towards B, but it definitely paid off. They retaked well. And yeah, won the round. So 1-0 to Hammers. They get that early economic advantage. Just the goal this round, just don't let RGM plant.
It looks like they're going for the full B commit once again. I wonder if they have any util to help them get this plant. Sex is going to peek out. He's going to get dropped, and that's an M4 for them. But Noxic comes in from B-Long to clean up, and he finds a 3-piece, shutting down the push completely. Oh, man. And they're all just going to get dropped so quickly. And Hammers making sure Rain doesn't get the bomb plant and that extra money. I wonder if they're going to buy here or not. I think they are going to end up forcing.
Yeah, but a lot of AKs and versus those Orgs. And yeah, from Hammers, it may be a premature buy, you know, just wanting to get into the game as early as possible. Yeah, falling out with a sniper, just pushing aggressive on mid. So I guess we are going to see, oh no, never mind, sorry, it was on container. But I guess we are going to see some aggressive sniping coming out on both sides.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, Rain, they're kind of scared to push the A side here. I mean, they know Fallen Knight is sniping. They need to figure out what angle he's holding with a ratio. And Ecstasy getting a little too aggressive on that flank, but Noxic comes in for a refire. I don't think they're expecting 2 to be pushed up on that backstab there. And now Rain has to be scared because they're giving Hammers a lot of map control. And this is what I was talking about. Last map, Rain, they took so much map control. Now it's looking like Hammers is trying to do the opposite to They're trying to take it from them. Fallen Knight getting that pick on the Faultless, eventually finding a pick on Exelements as well. We're down to a 2 versus 3. The bomb is pushed up on B, and Bananas is currently getting overwhelmed from too many angles at once. And they kind of have him pinned in a corner here, so there's not much he can do in this situation. And yeah, he's going to eat that flash, and he's definitely a dead man. Yeah, Noxic getting a nice and easy kill onto him. And now Venali last man alive in a 1v3, but I don't think he wins this. And yeah, he's getting backstabbed from container. Wait a minute, whiff shots? He's still alive. I thought the round was over. Flash coming over his head, and he's able to find the kill. This could be doable, maybe, if he could do something crazy, but no. Noxic is going to end up trading him out. Getting a bit too aggressive there, but it did work out in his favor when he traded him out there. And now Hammer's looking strong, 3-0. Already dominating in the beginning.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, they're buying the AKs against those stronger Orgs coming out. It's obviously going to be extremely tough to beat it. And yeah, they pay their price having to take yet another eco. And then Hammers build up a stronger economy. But they're all going to be pushing into the window through it.
Oh my goodness, they're just pushing up. so quickly. Hammers is looking like they are ready for this map right now.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was their pick. For the first time, they're actually starting off really strong on their own map pick. So maybe Hammers, they're actually a lot more prepared for Port than Rain are.
Yeah, definitely. It's these later maps, you know, that showcase like which team's prepared more, because I know a lot of teams, you know, that will like practice maybe the first couple maps, you know, get them out of the way, but then like the later the map is in the series, the less effort they put in. So maybe that's gonna start showing.
Look at these flashes. They're getting flashing from A site and swinging garage and stuff like that, or swinging A long, I mean. And now Fallen Knight holding A site with the Euratio. I mean, Rain, they're just not ready for these aggressive peaks that Hammers are taking on them. But it looks like they're going to try and opt for the B site here. The question is, who's set up on B? It looks like... Okay, so we have Ecstasy in the maze, and they have a player pushed up pretty far, and B long as well. I don't know if they just heard him when he made noise there. But they're going to have to deal with the B site player and the B long player if they go for this B execute. And now the smoke is coming out. Rain trying to see if they can dominate some map control, but the flash comes out from there, and Ecstasy able to find one. Noxic can do the work though, but Ecstasy doubling up and shutting down that B push. My line is able to finally get a refrag, and now Melody is pushed up, positioned well around the smoke. I don't know if they expect him here. I think he has the surprise factor, and he's able to take out My Line, but Venely has another surprise factor in return. He lets that player pass. Maybe this can be some trigger discipline. Oh my goodness, Venely, the big brain. No, the player's gonna turn, unfortunately. Oh man, if he didn't turn there, I think we could have seen the most big brain play ever from Venely. But he did turn around ultimately, which is unfortunate for him. And now Venely has to push through the smoke and get the bomb. I don't know if he just picked up any util to help him with this. He tries to knife out and grab it, but it's not going to work out for him. Fallen Knight just has the better angle.
Yeah, that would have been insane if it managed to play out, but unfortunately that player turned around. Anyway, nice try from Venely on the clutch there. Unfortunately, the bomb was just too in the open to get it safely. Fallen Knight takes him down. 5-0 start here coming out from Hammers. I think this is the strongest start we've seen today in terms of like getting rounds in a row. So Hammers definitely came prepared. We're seeing a lot of different smoke lineups and flash lineups that help your teammate, which is just a whole nother level of utility. It's like organizing it with your team. But yeah, Hammers showing why they wanted to pick this map definitely early on.
I mean, 5-0 on the start. You gotta be a little nervous if you're Rain or not. They need to try and do something different, pick up a round. Wives getting a pick on the Fallen Knight. For once, Rain has a good player advantage. They could go B here. I mean, nobody's actually playing on the B side. It's Ecstasy coming in for the backstab here. And it looks like they are gonna go for this. The question is, will Ecstasy continue to flank or will he go back B long? I think he's just gonna go for the mid flank here, because both of his players seem to be still on the A site. Actually, no, he's gonna go back to B long. He knows now. I don't know what this smoke is. That's kind of an interesting smoke. But now Ecstasy is going to have to do a lot of work here. He's going to go for the wall bang. What a nice pick on the line there. And now he has his head glitch advantage as well. I don't think they will challenge him though. Surely Rain will be disciplined. He breaks armor with that Kevlar. I mean with that nade though. And now surely he knows there's a player close to him. But he's going to get dropped. And it's a 4v2. I don't think Hammers wins this round. Yeah, there's no shot at all. I mean, Exelement's 19 HP. He's just hiding here by this box. I think they're going to spot him out any second now. He's actually able to pick up two. But Venely is going to refrag him there.
Nice round coming up from Rain. Great read on the rotation. They got that early kill on Noxic trying to backstab on B. And especially after that second pick from Wives on A long, they just read that B was going to be open. And yeah, executed it perfectly. First round for them.
And it looks like once again Rain gonna see if they can go for this mid control this round. Playing it kind of slowly, and Hammers are being a lot more disciplined now. It doesn't look like at the moment they're really flanking or pushing anything. I guess maybe they're finally realizing, okay, Rain is picking up on the fact that what they're doing. So they're not gonna be a bit undisciplined with those peaks anymore. They know now. It's expected. But just as I say that, maybe Ecstasy gonna push mid anyways, and he's able to open up with a pick on the fall list. He is gonna get traded out by Venely, but he is at least able to find that opening entry pick. And Noxic finding one as well, and now we're seeing a bit of a lineup here from Wives. Never mind, he's not gonna do it. He opts to just run away.
50 seconds left on the clock. Venley lining up a nade, I think, for backside. But 2 people set up over here at the A site. For the side of Hammers. And the third one seems to be wrapping as well. So only one on B. If they manage to decide to go B, it could be a good round for them. But A is where most of the CTs are at. They're going to be pushing in though, using lots of flashes. Bentley opens up onto Melody. And Woobies gets a kill onto Excellemans. First 2 entries go in the way of Rain. 3v2 now with the bomb down, and it's looking like their favor, especially with a low HP on Noxic and half HP on Fallen. Maybe they're even looking to save her. No, but a Wubang comes through from Fallen Knight. 2 versus 2.
Bentley has an interesting position here. I don't think they expect him to be pushed up on this angle. He will be able to catch Fall Knight from behind, but the question is, will he take too long? Because Bananas could get sandwiched too quickly if he doesn't play this right. He's going to drop Noxic though. And yeah, there it is. Bentley with a backstab on the Fallen Knight. He's able to clean it up. And that was a great round from Rain. I mean, they took advantage of that util and they just forced him out of that garage head glitch so easily with the smokes and with the flashes. They were able to take sight like it was nothing.
Yeah, Rain winning out the another round where they're starting off with a man disadvantage and putting the side of Hammers into an eco. So could be, what, 3 in a row for Rain now after that 5-0 start from Hammers.
And Wives opening up with 2. This is just looking like a nice and swift eco round. That's going to be over in no time at all. I mean, where's the last player? At Fallen Knight with a revolver. I don't think there's much he can do. Slowly peeking mid here, trying to see if maybe he can get a free kill or something. But no, Bananas is going to get him with that spray ultimately.
Nice clean round. Plus they got the bomb plant off as well. So not only did the 5 of them survive, they all get that extra bonus money. But yeah, 5-3. Starting to see a nice T-side forming here for Rain. Another buy round though. This is going to be a very important round.
And a lot of util on the A side from Rain. Maybe we're going to see a bit of a fast execute. I mean, nades coming out to the back site. Doesn't seem as though they're pushing quite yet, though. I guess Fall is trying to get some info here. See if he can spot out a player around the smoke. But no one going to be holding that at the moment. Exelements is posted up on this head glitch, ready to see if he can find a player. And Rain, I mean, oh, look at this angle, though. Oh, but Wives going to get spotted out by Fallen Knight when he tries to peek it. He tried to go for the cheeky kill, and he just couldn't do it. Now, Venley is coming here, trying to see if he can avenge his teammate over towards A-Long. But yeah, as of right now, Rain, they seem a bit unorganized. They're just spread out, waiting to see if Hammers will be undisciplined, if they'll peek out. And they're just not giving them these free kills that they need. I don't think they're going to get an opening pick like that. They're actually going to have to work together and see if they can find one. And maybe they're getting ready to regroup towards A, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
My line. Oh, able to drop the B long player though. That's going to be Noxic down, and now he's pushing up onto the site. He gets tagged down a little bit. Oh, but now he's just getting backstabbed. There's too many players shooting at them. And Fallen Knight gonna drop Fall. It's Venley last man alive. He's able to drop 1, but only 54 HP. And he's getting backstabbed as well by Exelements. And I think he's dead. There it is. Exelements able to clean up the kill on the Venley. And Hammers shutting down the momentum that Rain was building up and making it 6-3. And I think if Hammers can win the next one, they'll force Rain into an eco as we head into the future round.
Yeah. Great round coming out from Hammers again to just push them back on that buy round. Great rotations coming in and support. It seemed like mid was about to be open after my line got that kill. Sorry, B was going to be open, but the rotates came in really fast. Only M4s for the B players though of Hammers, and it looks like Rain are trying to head towards that B site, so yeah, might be seeing a round here for Rain unless the rotates can come in some fast.
And Noxic just gonna get overwhelmed on that B site. Fallen Knight coming in, trying to do some work on this retake. He's gonna get dinked down to 2 HP. but not before he gets wallbanged in return because he's very low. And now it's a 3 versus 2 setup. All 3 players posted up on the B side and both players retaking from spawn. I wonder if they go for this or if they just save. It's looking like maybe they're not going to necessarily, you know, go for the push this round. Melody trying to see if he can get a wallbang kill, but these players are, you know, playing it a bit too safely to allow him free kills like that.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be 4 out of the last 5 rounds going the way of Rain. So really pulling back the half. Like, we saw the same on Grounded, you know. As soon as they started to figure out what Hammer's CT setup was like, they're just finding all the gaps and playing it to perfection. And it seems to be showing again on this map.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, they're definitely doing a great job with adapting to the Hammer setup. They know now that they like to play aggressive on this map. They're trying to punish them when they can for it. And it looks like Hammer's taking... We see a bit of a slip by. 1 AUG on their side, but the rest of them... Actually, I guess these are the players that saved. So some of the players that saved are going to have guns. Some of them are going to just be rocking the pistols. Rain going to be rocking a full buyer. So we'll have to see if the guns on Hammer's side can do the work necessary to pull back this round. Fallen Knight opening up with a headshot onto Wives. He's done that. He did that last map and he did it again just now. He is so good at getting that headshot and just deleting the player off that angle.
He's going to re-aggress here as well. Trying to see if
God.
he can find even more than he already has.
He's just so ballsy with it. Like, he's just going to swing mid here. He's been spotted out now. He gets some nice damage onto my line. I'm sure he's low. Yeah, 42 HP. And Exelement's able to drop 1.
Been planted.
And yeah, they have the bomb plant, and I guess they're gonna save again. Interestingly enough.
Yeah. But then again, look, RGN just picking it up. Like, you kind of want to, like, stop their momentum, you know? Like, do something. So they decided to go for it, but it was way too late.
Yeah, my line just shut them down with that spray. I don't know what that smoke was. It was kind of weird. I feel like that hurt them more than helped them.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, 6-5 from 5-0 to Hammers. A really nice comeback on this T side from Rain, and they're going to be going into the last round. Everyone full nades through everything. I wonder how the Hammers buy is going to be looking.
Look at Fallen Knight aggressing again. He was able to find a pick with a pistol last round, and he's confident that he can get it again. And there it is. Headshot onto Wives, now flashing as he tries to back out. And he's going to be able to reposition and play a safer angle after finding that opening pick. Bananas finding one into Exelements, but now Sexus comes in for the refrag. And there's so many smokes in mid, they're just able to dance around each other. Fall is finally able to pick him up there. Fallen Knight securing some utility before barely backing up and escaping with his life. And then only he can hear a player. Oh my goodness, he has A site. He's calling into his team right now. Come plan on A. I am pushed up back site. And they have to know that it's clear. And they're going to be getting this nice and easy bomb plant.
Bomb has been planted.
They have the smokes down on the site. And Noxic is still posted up over here towards mid. He's low and he's afraid to push this. So this is, I guess, a bit of a time game for him. Seeing a bit of some cheeky wallbangs from his side, but they're not going to ultimately go for it. Or they're not going to play the angle, I guess. Now, Noxic has to try and do some work here, but he's very low. They have to win this gunfight versus him. There's no way they don't. Both players coming in backside. Fallen Knight on 6 HP. He's able to find 1, but no ammo in his gun. Unfortunately, he has to reload, and he's going to get dropped. I think maybe he could have done some damage there, but he had no ammo. And they're able to tie it up 6-6 on the flip. So definitely, you know, a great half from both teams. I really don't know which team. I guess you could say is doing better, but
I'd definitely say Rain have the momentum going into this second half with pretty much 6 in a row. They won 6 out of the last 7 rounds of the half after that 5-0 start coming out from...
and look at this though, Rain, they're pushing mid on the pistol round, trying to dominate this map control. And this is what I was talking about before. They're repeating this strat from Canals. They like to go for mid control on the pistol round. And interestingly enough, it seems like it might be working out well for them. They're able to just, you know, sandwich these Hammers players. They're scared to push anything now because they know they can't. They're kind of just playing back and spawn. and Rain, as long as they have the right amount of discipline, they're not going to give them free kills and give them a man advantage. They're just going to keep holding these spots right now.
They play the aggression perfectly as well. They always push at the right times and stay back at like when you need to stay back as well, you know?
Yeah, it's just knowing how to control that momentum is so important. When your playstyle is like this, where you like to aggress a lot. If you can control the momentum of the map, you always keep them guessing. Like, you know, are they pushing fastest round or what? But now Hammer's trying to maybe force this B site here in a last second effort. Wives able to trade one out onto Sextus. Fall is finding a pick as well, and maybe right now Rain has the man advantage. I don't know how this round is gonna go. There's a lot of hectic gunfights. Wives picking up another one, but he's down to 3 HP. He's gonna get sandwiched. When Venley has his backstab on B-Long, I don't know if they're aware of his position here, but he is gonna get spotted out. And my line, he's gonna have to do a miracle clutch here with his Deagle.
This will be a 2v4 as well for Hammers, and yeah, they convert it as well. Picking up the pistol after, yeah, 2v4. Really, really insane from them. Especially being aware of that Venley flank coming in from B-Long. I thought that was going to be the end of the round, honestly.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the round decider right there, but they were aware of it. The game sense on these guys is insane.
Yeah. Xanaman's with no body armor, so he could die to pistols if he gets overwhelmed.
As of right now, though, look at this stack from Rain. They're stacked over towards A long. A bit of aggression there coming out from them, but now they're just gonna back up. I guess Hammers is gonna keep pushing through here. Oh, and my line actually able to find one Venley as well with the XD. How is he finding these kills? He is gonna secure an AK, but he has no ammo and he's getting pushed. They were able to drop 2 weapons though, so that was at least some nice impact done with the economy.
I don't know what
there.
it is with these two teams and doing stuff on eco rounds, but yeah.
It's not even just eco rounds, like, I don't know, like, not even with Deagles, like, they'll just buy XD or P2 and, like, get the kills. Like, I don't know how they're doing that.
Yeah, literally.
And now here we go, back to the aggressive plays from Rain. Look at this, they're pushing mid and taking control of it. As of right now, Hammers hasn't really contested it yet. Fall is holding a demon angle here. He's able to break someone's armor and get the kill through that smoke.
Yeah, nice angle from him. I wonder if he could see over the smoke just enough to kill him.
Yeah, all 4 players posted up towards A long here. Maybe gonna ultimately go for an A push, but we can't be fully certain. Yeah, they just can't do anything. When Bananas is pushed up on that head glitch, all these players, they're just holding weird leg peeks and head glitches in mid. You just can't push A long like that unless, like, you fully smoke off the cross. It's just so hard to deal with that. And Rain, they're gonna try and capitalize off that as much as they can.
Yeah, literally that mid presence from Rain is just, they're just so good at aggressive play. Wonder if that's part of their preparation, you know, being able to aggressively play. But an eco round coming out from Hammers here, so we'll be expecting Rain to tie up the score 8-8. But again, look, on eco, he kills the Org with a Deagle. Yeah, Polaris with that double kill though, pretty much securing in the round here.
Coalition wins.
And Wives finally takes out Noxic at the end there. 8-8 on the scoreboard, but we are going to see guns pulled out from Hammers. And I wonder how and if Fallen Knight will be sniping and how they're going to play around that on the T side.
Yeah, definitely. But Rain has managed to tie it up.
Yeah. Really aggressive A-long take coming out here from Hammers. Full flashed, but no one pushes them. And yeah, they seem to have that early map control. Oh, but the mid fight going on as well. And Venley finds Melody. XE finds Faultless. Nobody on B right now. If anyone was B long on Hammers, they'd be having a great time, but they're not set up like that. The mid aggression coming in, even a window player peeking. And Noxic finds Myline on A long. That's a huge, huge amount of space.
I mean, as of right now, they can literally rotate through spawn, basically. Like, I mean, yeah, now Wives is holding it, but they're making them spread out way too much because they could potentially push the side of the map. And now Exelements, I think, is going to flash his teammates in from A long here, and they're going to push from back site. The flashes are coming out now onto site, and they're going to try and take control of the A side. There is one player here, but he's just not going to be able to do anything. He's getting overwhelmed so hard, and Venely all alone in a 1v4, and I think he's going to opt to save this AUG. I mean, he is pushed up on the flank. And it looks like he's going to try and just maybe hold this head glitch or something.
What a great, great play from Hammers. Leaving Noxic there on A long to just find that lurk kill. Create so much space on the CT. And then the team play to flash over onto the A side. Just what a really, really nicely played round from Hammers. We're going to see them taking the lead again.
I guess no one's even going to contest Venely. He's just going to be able to fully save this gun. All of them posted up in the garage here. That's interesting.
Oh, RGM buying back though. So they are looking to contest this round. Maybe we're going to see an aggressive mid play coming out from them here.
It looks like they're stacking a few towards A. Maybe, I don't know if they'll go aggressive here this round. It looks like maybe they will. Some of these players are pushing up A long.
Maybe they're just going to try to do a...
And Venely already opening up. Ecstasy doubling in return though. That is not what you want to see if you're Rain. But now here comes the A long push from Myline. And he's going to double up, make that 3. Myline shutting down the mid push completely. And Fallen Knight is all alone in a 1v2 now. And he has to deal with these players. Myline is going to back up after getting tagged down incredibly low. I mean, surely Wives can find a better gun somewhere. Considering he only has an M4 right now, because that's really what he needs. Fallen Knight rotating to the B site, and both of these players are kind of reading this right now. So he is going to go for the bomb plant, and maybe they hear it.
Bomb has been planted.
They're going to know he goes for the plant. The question is, where will Fallen Knight be posted up? It looks like he's just holding around here. Oh, look at the wall banks. He's down to 19 HP from random sprays. He tries to peek and do an unexpected play. Actually gets Wives down. He dinked him, dude. Just imagine.
Oh, yeah,
no, just imagine. No heavy Kevlar. He headshots him. The other guy's the one shot. Like, no heavy Kevlar. He wins that round. But unfortunately, he can't do it. The headshot is just going to straight up leave him at 1 HP. Both teammates essentially one shot. That's really unfortunate.
Imagine he didn't get those wall banks as well before, because he was full HP. He maybe could have tanked some shots and won it, but sometimes that's how rounds go. But Hammers, they have a buyback, so we're going to see buy after buy after buy. And some mid aggression coming out. XE gets the better of Ilov Bananas, but Venely fights back. XE with a second. So much going on. I think Faultless put window and got 2.
I don't know what's happening, but they're all dead. And now the bomb is dropped towards mid. Exelements is trying to see if anyone is getting aggressive towards B long once again. Wives is playing around the smoke in mid. Look at like the balls on these players. They just push up. Like he's recontesting mid now, even though it doesn't seem like the wise thing to do. He's going to spot that player out and get the kill onto him. Exelements, I don't know if he's aware of his positioning. Shots fired, and he's going to go for the swing here to try and catch him off guard. And he's going to get that kill onto Wives. And now Myline knows it has to be a B execute. He is coming in for this fast rotation. And yeah, Exelement hears him, so he knows what direction he's coming from. Only 10 bullets in the SG, but it's not going to matter. Exelement gets a headshot and cleans up the round for Hammers.
Wow, what an explosive round coming out. The mid aggression from Rain met by the mid aggression from Hammers, and then everyone getting kills. Faultless pushing window as well, like just creating such a hectic environment. But went down to a 2v2, and then yeah, Hammers might end up on top. I think Exelements with a 1v2 in the end actually. Really nice round coming out from him, putting them in the lead 9-10. And I wonder if RGN or Eco, no, they have a buy as well. So it's looking like a buy battle. Whoever can win 2 rounds in a row is gonna put them on Eco and yeah, get up to like 11-12 rounds.
Yeah, really slow gameplay from Rain here. Or I guess not really slow, but I guess slow from Hammers. They're not really contesting anything right now. Rain, again, also really don't want to push too hard right now. I mean, they do have a lot of mid control, but maybe they're just not going to swing. Yeah, Wives is going to get dropped, but Bananas does get a nice little refrag. He's been rocking that M4 a lot, and I feel like it's intentional, you know? I don't know if he just can't afford a gun, but these players definitely like holding the longer range gunfights with the M4. And now they're going to spot out that planner. They're going to make him get off the plant though because of the wallbangs, and that's huge because it's not going to give them that money. And now 10 to 10, we're all tied up. Hammers, they do have plenty of money to buy. Actually, not all of them do. So they might go for an eco round here.
Yeah, that was it. That was the all-important round to decide the money. Like, if Hammers won that, then RGM would be eco, and the game's pretty much over. But Rain keeping it competitive again, 10 to 10. We've had some really intense maps here, and it's gonna be like a full mid push on eco. But nobody's mid on the side of Rain.
For the first time, they didn't contest mid, and they just stormed through it so quickly. Are they gonna push up and spawn here? Oh my god, look at this setup from Hammers. I mean, they might catch him off guard with these rotations. Looks like Van was able to open with one. I want to see if they can catch these players off guard here with the aggro angles. They're gonna get a little damage, but no kills, unfortunately. And yeah, the round is over. They're all gonna get wiped. It was a good effort by Hammers. I appreciate the aggression from them. It probably, I think if they bought better pistols, it could have worked out because they kept to the P2s.
I was gonna say, like, I'd love to see this round on a full buy play out because I feel like Hammers played it as best they could, but Fowler's coming in with that M4 that we're seeing him use with a double kill on the 2 people pushed on CT. Just really sealed the round there. But we are going to see a buyback from Hammers. This could be the deciding round because if Rain wins,
look at this. What is this setup? They're all stacked right here. What is this? I'm sorry. That's like such a weird setup. I've never seen that before. And now they're just flash spamming the heck out of mid. They waited a sec. And now the smokes are up Rain. They're going to take these aggressive peeks. Maybe even push up in their spawn. I mean, there's so many smokes for them to play around right now. Melody able to find one with some spam through the smoke. I don't think they're going to actually push up into the spawn. They're just going to re-smoke it. But I mean, look at this. Like, they pretty much know that they're all A-long right now. They know they're either A-long or B-long. And it's just like the fact that they get that much map control. It works so well for them. Because now Rain has them sandwiched in an area. Myline able to double up. Make that 3. He's tripling up. Shutting down the A-push completely. And he spots the player behind him. Maybe looking to see if he can get an ace here. I don't think we've seen an ace this game yet, but no, he's gonna get dropped by Sexus. So now Wives the last man alive. They are gonna have control of the A side, but they also hear him pushing that, and Hammers tying it back up 11 to 11. Man, this is like just back and forth between these teams. There's no momentum at all for like the past few rounds.
Yeah, even inside of the round, like Hammers with the first 2 opening, and then Myline triples up on the A side, so keeping it level, almost a winnable round from Rain, but the low HP on Myline. Unfortunately, at the end, backstabbed him, but Rain again. I think they're playing aggressive again. I see someone so pushed up. Is that on mid? Yeah. But, ooh, an early B-long. We haven't seen this yet come out from the side of Hammers. Wonder how this is going to play out.
Playing so slow on the side of Hammers. They do have B-long control. For once, they're trying to exploit this from Rain because they know they don't usually play anyone actually in B-long, but this time they do have some B players sort of locking it down over towards B. I guess they were expecting a B push, and maybe the read will be accurate for them. I don't know. I mean, we do have Ecstasy kind of lurking there, but Exelement's gonna get wallbanged off of that angle by Wives, and now there's the A side peek. Fall is just swinging and trying to confirm a kill, and they're swinging mid again. Huge damage there before he's gonna get dropped. Fall is peeking again now. But now the backstab, that lurk from Ecstasy is going to be huge. He's going to open up the B site, but the bomb is dropped over towards mid. They still have to make a move for that. And I don't know how this is going to go. Myline is pushed up in their spawn. I don't know if they're aware of it. Yeah, they have to know. He just saw him over towards the maze, but the wallbang will confirm that kill. And with 30 seconds on the clock, Fallen Knight has to get the bomb and make a move on either of the sites. They're not actively holding the bomb right now. I think they're trying to gamble for a B execute here. They're both stacking up together. And yeah, Fallen Knight, he's going to peek. He's going to spot them out, get some chip damage. Actually, both players in the red zone. Wait, he's going to make them think it's A. Is this big brain? No, it's not. Oh my goodness. I thought that was gonna be the big brain play from Fallen Knight, but they were able to read him correctly. They didn't want to risk it. Man. Rain just barely pulling that round back, and now, I mean, look at the buy. I mean, we have some SMGs, we have some AKs, we have some SGs, so it's kind of spread out from Hammers. And Rain, once again, it looks like they might be going for some aggressive mid control. I mean, they're just not scared to contest these angles at all.
Yeah. Oh, Ecstasy opening up onto my line. Okay. Man advantage going in the way of Hammers here. 1 minute 20 left. Man advantage for Hammers, and they seem to be working that backside again. Fallen Knight as well, finding Benelli on the mid area, so.
Oh, but look at that angle from Flawless, jumping over the smoke and peeking in. Now they're going for some wallbang spams on A site. They still haven't gone for the bomb plan yet, though. I wonder if they're going to commit A or rotate to B. It looks like maybe they're trying to go for a B rotation, so Wives is going to have to come in huge this round, stalling it out, maybe trying to see if his teammates can rotate and do some damage. This round literally rests on his shoulders. He has to do some huge work towards B long. I wonder if they expect him here or not. He's able to drop one, getting some huge damage in, can't get the second quite yet. But Flawless comes in with one, and now Bananas is down to a 1 versus 2. Ecstasy last man alive, 1v1. Oh, and the flick headshot, he keeps Hammers alive! Oh my goodness, what a play from him, just a 180 turn headshot. Oh my god, I thought it was over. Wow.
What an absolute play from coming out from Ecstasy. Like, what on earth have you just seen? Insane. Headshot, 180, headshot again.
I mean, talk about turning up at the right moment. This man was ready to save his team. And Hammers, I mean, they're still fighting. And Fallen Knight opening up with a pick on a Flawless. I think that's the first time we've seen the sniper this game from him. Or, like, at least on this side. Like, he hasn't been using it all, but now he has knife out. And Wives is going to catch him off guard and secure a sniper. This could be a bit of an undisciplined play from Fallen Knight to peek that with that knife out. Because he knows they push. I don't know why he would do that. So now he was able to upgrade the shotgun to a sniper. That could be ultimately round changing. I mean, look at this. They're kind of eco on the side of Rain. Not all of them have like good guns and all that. So I don't know how this is going to work out. It looks like they're committing to this A push though. Bananas is going to get dropped, and now they're rotating to B, it looks like, actually. So this is going to be quite interesting. Rotating B from the spawn. Wives holding this with the U ratio though. He's able to wallbang Melody. That's the kill. They're going to spam him though, try and make sure he can't get away, but he barely escapes with his life. Only 53 seconds on the clock, and they're going to rotate back to the A site. But my line is here. He's dominated so many times in the past. He's going to have to shut down the push this time. They're really counting on him to clean up again for them. He's going to spot a player, but the re-peek from Ecstasy to drop him.
Yeah, 2 versus 4 now. It's going to like Hammer. Oh, sorry, 2 versus 3. It's looking like Hammers are literally like setting in the game here. What a play from Ecstasy. Even Wives with the sniper, managing to find 1 kill, but low HP on both of the Rain players. Noxic finds Wives. They know Veneli's position. The map's all but done. 13-12 to Hammers. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Hammers.
Oh my goodness. Talk about a close game.
Win as well. 2-1. Winning the first 2 maps is like a huge advantage because you're playing on the front hand, you know. And now, yeah, RGN on the back foot. Let's see what they're going to be able to do.
Yeah, and a great game from both teams. Ultimately, Rain was going to end up pulling through in the end. But yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, so much happened at the end there. It was getting so close so many times. They weren't really able to, like, they weren't able to secure the rounds, you know? Like, Rain, they had it. Like, they had the bomb plant. They had, or I'm sorry. They were so close to winning that, and all of a sudden this man just 180 flick headshots. Like, just saves his team so hard with that play at the end there. It's just, well, I mean, Hammers really turned up at the end.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they started strong, but then it seemed like by halfway through the first half, the Rain started like pretty much had them like red completely. But then a great T-side coming in from Hammers, especially on that last round, the opening pick from Fallen, and then yeah, winning out the 3v3 at the end, really insane. But yeah, definitely the moment everyone like remembers is that 1v2 from Ecstasy where he 180'd. What an important match point, like everything on the line here, you know. And yeah, what can I say? He smashed, like, he just smashed them.
I mean, you know, just a great performance from both teams. Ultimately, only one can come out on top. And it was so exciting that we got to see Port there. Like, again, the sniper wasn't as big of a factor in that map. It was more down to the, you know, the gun skill of these teams and how aggressive they were playing, and like how well their util was. So that's why I really like to see it, you know, because Port, like, don't get me wrong, the sniper gameplay is exciting, but it shifted away from that. And it's like both these teams are so good with snipers that when you see them both play on a map where snipers aren't as strong, you get to see how they come alive on these two maps. So I thought that was really awesome to see how both teams ended up with the playstyle. And Rain, with the aggressive plays, again, I just love it so much. I mean, they play so aggressive and they're so confident in their strats. Like, they're just able to push up on Coalition side, dominate mid, or dominate A long, whatever they feel like pushing, they just do it, and it works most of the time. So I love their playstyle.
Yeah, and that's going to lead us really great into the fourth map, Raid, which is Rain's pick. So maybe they can make it 2-2 off of this. Another map which is really creative, a lot of smoke lineups, a lot of nades that you see. And yeah.
We will be hopping in a raid shortly. We are going to go on a quick break, though, give these players some time to hop into the new room and stuff like that. But make sure you guys are staying tuned for map number 4, which is going to be Raid. And we will be back shortly with that.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways,
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. Minds ain't really not tame. I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Suck me in smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, yeah. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no. You did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Thank you for waiting. We had a bit of a longer break that time because these players are doing a best of 5 and we gotta make sure they're getting the appropriate break between these maps because it's kind of draining to play for this amount of time all at once. But we should be back with the next map shortly, which is going to be Raid. But before we get into that, let's talk a bit about what happened in the last map. So Jimmy, anything that stood out to you from Port?
So obviously, like, it started 5-0 for Hammers. They had a really strong start. You know, we thought they were gonna breeze through the map, but then Rain brought it back 6-6 T-side half after the 5-0 start. So yeah, really insane stuff there from Rain. And then it went all the way to 12-12. However, at 11-12, it was an insane 1v1 from XC. Like, I mean, everyone's seen it. Everyone was like, well, what the hell just happened? You know, like, he kills a guy 180s, headshots the next guy, you know, 1v2. Like, you couldn't ride a better round.
That flick, I don't know, that was a crazy round. Like that was probably like one of the highlights of the match right there. The fact that he was able to bring, like, he literally won the map for Hammers just with that play right there. So that was definitely a huge round. And again, I was a huge fan of the play style by Rain. Unfortunately, they did end up losing. I still thought that their play style was so good. I think they just got a bit unlucky at the end. I know I might sound a little biased, but I feel like Rain, they just play so much better when it comes to, like, you know, making it innovative and unique. So I think it's more interesting to see those kind of strats. And hopefully they'll be able to bring it back on Raid, which is our next map. And this time Raid is actually going to be on the pick of Rain. So they maybe will be a bit more prepared because we did see Port was Hammer's pick and they did end up pulling through. Maybe they have a bit more crazy strats. I mean, I think we'll see a lot of cool, like, vents or mid pushes or stuff from Rain. I think they're going to get a bit ballsy on us and show us the cool strats, but I guess we'll have to see, you know, whenever the game actually goes live, which will be shortly. We're just waiting for the players to join up the room and stuff like that. While you guys are waiting though, in the meantime, I do have to bring up that the giveaway is still going on in the chat. Make sure you guys are reading the pinned comment and paying attention to the moderators because we'll be seeing how you guys can enter. But it's going to be giveaways for cases. If you want to win them, make sure you're following the directions that the mods are posting. You just have to comment hashtag Polaris and then you guys will be entered for that giveaway. So if you want to get some cases and you're watching this stream, it's so easy to do that. So make sure you guys are entering in that. Just make sure you're not spamming the chat a lot. You only got to send it 1 or 2 times and you will be entered. If you spam it a lot, they're probably not going to enter you in the giveaway. So just make sure you guys are being careful with the spamming on that. But yeah, enter that giveaway and we should be hopping into the knife round very shortly, which is going to be on Raid.
Yeah,
but,
Raid.
I mean, in general, what do you think about Raid? Like, what kind of play style or what kind of side do you think is going to favor for these teams?
I'm 100% sure this time the T side is gonna be dominated. Like, the CT side on Raid is so hard. Like, you literally have to play like pretty much retakes, try hiding in smokes, all this stuff, and even them sometimes
Yeah.
it's tough because there's so many strong flashes, smokes, nades you can do, especially over on that A side. And if you have someone in tunnels cutting off rotations, like, T side rounds are just so easy, really.
Yeah, I definitely think that Raid, it could be breach-sided. And again, I've seen it coalition-sided in the past. It kind of just depends on how good the util is. Because if you have good defense setups, then you can make it hard for them to take rounds and stuff like that. But again, it is definitely more heavily favored on the breach side. I think that, like, I will say it's very hard to retake on Raid. Like, there's a lot of, like, it's kind of hard to push. But if you could take the site, like, the breach players, they just have, like, a better angles. I guess it's so hard to retake from coalition side. That's why I think a lot of people think it's more breach sided, because like retaking from, if they have heaven control and stuff like that, it could just be so difficult sometimes if you don't have the right util and just the right angles on them.
I'll say as well, something I'm expecting to see here is the use of different Kevlar levels to get into like fast positions. You know, I know Ray's definitely a map that has a lot of
100%. We're gonna see players going light Kevlar or no Kevlar and trying to speedrun tunnels control, like, or maybe speedrun peeking mid with a sniper. I can promise you we're gonna see someone run like no Kevlar or light Kevlar and peek mid fast with a sniper and try to get the pick. And it's plays like that I love to see, like seeing these players adapt to the movement speed and with the no Kevlar and stuff. The fact that they know, like, okay, we can take advantage of this and go for an unexpected pick or an unexpected play. Like, you don't see that a lot in other regions. I will definitely say that, you know, EU has done a really good job of, you know, taking advantage of stuff like this and playing around the different meta changes and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how they can play around with strats like this with the no Kevlar and stuff like that, because we did see it a bit in the previous rounds. Like you said, I think it's really going to come alive in this map. And I do believe we're about ready to hop into the knife round, so we're going to be hopping into that shortly. But make sure you guys are leaving a comment if you're still watching right now. Who do you think is going to end up winning the map on Raid? Is it going to be Hammers or is it going to be Rain? We want to see your support for either team in the chat. Which team do you guys think is going to be winning? Make sure you're all commenting and leaving support for your team, because we do have an amazing best of 5 here and we're heading into map number 4.
Also, make sure to enter the giveaway.
Yes, giveaway. Make sure you guys are in that. We should be hopping to the knife round any second now. I believe we're just waiting on the last player on the side of Rain to join, and then we'll be ready to hop into the knife round. And that's the other thing besides armor. I would think we're going to see as well a lot of wallbangs, because they might try to read that as well. Like, hey, maybe they're going to buy armor and peek fast. I think they're going to try and go for those wallbangs on the mid, because I know a lot of teams like to do that. Is try and pre-fire that wallbang without having to peek necessarily. So we'll be seeing a lot of no armor buys. We'll be seeing a lot of wallbang kills potentially. So I think it'll be interesting.
And I wonder if we're going to see the sniper pulled out. Like, obviously there's that mid peek, but other than that, like the sniper, I don't know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. So I wonder how, like...
I mean, it can be strong. I think B long is probably the other angle.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see like how and when they're gonna pull it out, and also shotguns. You know, like I would expect a few rounds. I know Faultless likes to use a shotgun, like of him just going into tunnels there, using that shotgun.
Oh yeah, the tunnels plays, pushing ramp fast or pushing tunnels fast. We're gonna see it a lot for sure. Yeah, it looks like all 5 players are ready to go right now. We should be hopping into this knife, and I don't know, which side do you think they're going to opt to pick for if they win knife? Either team. I kind of have my money on maybe starting on a coalition side, or I don't know, to be honest. It's kind of hard to say.
Pretty sure Rain has won all the knife so far. I don't know if I'm mistaken.
I don't know, but they're already starting off strong again. Oh my god. They almost got a flawless, but Fallen Knight barely picked one up. All the players on 40 HP. Like, what is that? But anyways, yeah, you're right. Rain are going to win that knife round. It looks like they're going to be starting on the coalition side as they're not switching teams. But yeah, we should be hopping into the pistol round shortly. With Rain starting on the coalition side, Hammer starting on the breach side. Hey, there we go. We're about to hop into this pistol round. Let's see what kind of buy these players are rocking. We're seeing only one deagle, it looks like, on the side of Hammers. On this side, we see a few deagles for Rain. So we'll have to see if the deagles or armor is the wave on this map.
What's gonna be.
I guess they were a bit confused in the beginning. They started going towards B, then they turned back to A, and Rain going for the 5-stack B long. They just have like, this team has my favorite pistol rounds out of any team I've ever watched. Like, they always do some crazy thing that, like, you won't expect. Faultless gonna be anchoring Heaven, it looks like, but it's not gonna matter because they're not even there. All these players posted up on the A site, so I think his positioning is kind of useless. And we have Wives as well coming on a backstab. I don't know if they'll expect this positioning from him. As of right now, they don't seem to be holding the flank, so maybe they could have some huge impact. Well, I guess all the players are technically coming in from the flank. Wait, are they going to go back to B? Okay, no, they're just stacking tunnels hard. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 players drop down over there. Everyone coming from the flank except for Faultless. He's the only one going tunnels,
Yeah,
so
I'm
maybe...
quite concerned, actually, because if someone gets on the bomb, it's going to be hard to, like, get them off of it, you know? Because you're all down there, the bomb's up.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I think if Faultless plays this right, they're not going to expect him here because they're going to be too focused on those other players. But they're going to spot him out there, and now he has their attention. Look at that, 3 people swinging him, but now they're able to take the site, and they're just sticking the defuse. My line is sticking, and they can't do anything about it. Coalition, they're just sticking the defuse. The tunnel stack did not work for them. Oh my
Yes.
god.
Exactly what I was saying. Like, if you plant like and push tunnels, like you gotta make sure like you either push tunnels or like you all commit to the site because yeah, like you can't just sit down there when the bomb's up top because you're just gonna get cut off, you know?
Yeah, it's just like literally that strat. They were banking on the fact that they were gonna retake from tunnels or spawn, and when they all came from flank, that's just the one place they didn't want them to retake from. So it didn't work out. But now Hammers, they're stacking towards B on this eco round. They did get the bomb plant, so at least they can buy. Ventilate opening up with a 2K. Ecstasy spotted out towards heaven, but that's the bomb dropped. And our last man alive is gonna be Exelements with a P250, but he's gonna get dropped. A flawless round from Rain, and they're starting off strong, 2-0 on the coalition side.
Swearing that if I messed up the prediction again and we see some good CT sides come out from both teams, I'm actually gonna be so mad. But
I'm telling you, like it can be. I feel like it can be coalition sided if you like if you have really good strats and if you play it right, you could probably catch them off guard.
yeah, definitely. Buy coming out now though for Hammer, so it'll be interesting to see what they do this round. Looks
Well,
like
we already have the sniper from Fallen Knight.
no Kevlar on him as well. He was looking for that fast peak.
Oh, what a jump shot through the smoke as well. Taking down my line, one of the star players for Rain this tournament. Is that a player pushed up tunnels? I can't tell. Yeah, Ventilate is pushed up in tunnels. I don't think they know he's here. Do they know he's here? He's behind them. Oh, he's gonna miss the shot. Fallen Knight cannot save his teammate's life, and he's gonna back up, smoke that vent, and just run away and save his life. Oh my goodness, you cannot whiff that shot if you're Fallen Knight in that scenario, because he just let his teammate die. Exelements is going to find the pick on the flawless, so he pushes up a bit too far. But Rain, they're posted up well for this B-sided defense. Banana's turning away from the flash. And the flashes are coming in from B-long as well, but I don't think that Rain or Hammers will have a good time. Yeah, they throw the bomb on site, but like they're not even taking it right now. Actually, I lied. They're going to drop both players immediately. And now Wives is alone in a 1v4. Able to draw one, but he gets dinked hard, down to 2 HP. And he's going to save that gun, it looks like, not going for the play. I don't blame him. I mean, he still has the full Kevlar, and he has a strong weapon. But it's looking like Hammer's going to pick up their first point of this map.
Yeah, definitely. What a round played out there from Hammers. It was a shame that Fallen missed onto Venly because it could have been so much cleaner, but yeah, nice opening pick with a sniper. And I believe Exelements killed someone.
But like, you can already see that style of gameplay from Rain. Like, they're just pushing up vents and going for the flank on them. Like, they're just going for the unexpected plays that they're not expecting. But it's looking like Wives is gonna succeed. Oh, there was a player right there. I thought we were about to see some contesting, but they didn't end up picking each other.
It's like a buy maybe coming out for Rain again, that they're maybe trying to force back to stop the
It looks like they are. You're right.
economy coming in from Hammers early, but I think some of them are on M4s, which obviously against SGs are not going to do too great. I'm falling on the sniper as well. I believe he saved it over, so it'll be nice to see how he's going to use that again.
All at night with the sniper. He's dropping Venily. And Hammers, they're pushed up. They have a decent amount of control, I'd say. They're not really contesting B long on the side of Rain, which I think could be a mistake for them. But Flawless definitely hears them coming up heaven right now, and they're going to be re-smoking that heaven. Is he trying to wallbang them? Okay, well, he doesn't find a kill, but that was an interesting little wallbang right there that he tried to attempt.
Yeah.
And now the nade is coming out.
4v4, 50 seconds left. Myline finding that kill to even out. A couple seconds ago. Oh, Wives, sorry.
And these B-long players really have to do something.
Definitely going for a B pusher. 3v3. But Faultless doubles up, and Myline finishes the job. Great round there from Faultless. 2 nice headshots on the Heaven players, shutting them down. And the force buy pays off from RGN instead of taking the eco as most teams do. 3-1 now, and I think, yeah, Hammers are probably going to be back on eco.
Yeah, Wives doubling up there over towards the A site. It looks like Hammer's on an eco buy here, so he was able to get some nice and easy picks. And he's able to spot the player when he jumps, going for the wallbang now. Banana's ultimately going to find that kill. And last man alive, Noxic with a deagle. Get some nice damage on the Faultless. Deletes his Kevlar, but he's going to leave him at 40 HP.
Yeah, nice clean round there coming out from Rain. Wives with a great hold onto the A site. 4-1 now. And Rain again. Starting out the map really strong, but as we've seen, teams do tend to come back, you know, once they like feel out how your CT setup is. So maybe now, with all that information, knowing where they like to play, knowing how they're playing, they can pick up some more rounds on the T side. Nice slow approach though. And Fallen doesn't have the sniper, he's on the SG this round.
Like Hammer's maybe rotating back to A, not trying to contest B site, and this might be the right play because Rain, they have 4 players stacked towards B right now. I don't believe anyone's on A. Yeah, they just have Wives holding the mid push, but that's about it. They should have a nice and open A site. I think these players in tunnels are slowly starting to catch on and make their way towards A, but definitely they shouldn't deny the bomb plant from Hammers. I mean, the util dump is coming out now. Oh, but actually, Bananas is swinging that. I thought they were going to play passively, but of course not, because it's Rain. They like to peek everything, and it works out for them. Venally able to refrag. Now the flash is coming out on site as well. There's so many smokes right now. I feel like they could just walk onto site unannounced, and like they wouldn't even know. Like, what is this? They're all just pushed up. Wives finding one. My line as well. Like, there's so many smokes. They're just hiding in them. I don't even know where the breach players are. Exelements is in a smoke right now. They hear the defuse, but they all spray him down. Fallen Knight, last man. No, it's over. Rain pick up the round. Dude, it is a smoke fest on site. What is going on?
Well, I think Rain just dropped so many smokes, creating paths for them to get in. Like, I seen Mylan push straight to site. Wives went around the right of the smoke. Both of them finding kills, just bringing up the advantage. Like, it was actually such a great retake there coming out from Rain. Great use of utility, even if they didn't mean to. They saved some flashes as well for the retake. And yeah, what were Hammers meant to do there? 5-1 now. Great CT side from Rain.
I guess Hammer's going for A again.
Picking up the pace here instead of these slow rounds that we have been seeing. Noxic already out, getting spammed through the CT smoke, down to low HP. Made it to site though. And Exelaman's finding bananas. Man advantage. Oh, Polaris doesn't check Noxic, he doesn't know he was there. And Fallen finding one on rotation in tunnels. It's looking like a Hammers round here. I can't see how they'd be losing this one.
I mean, I guess anything is possible. Wives able to find one. It's a 2v3 now. This is looking winnable for Rain. And the flash is well on the side. Venally gonna flash that and try to peek. But Melody is holding that head glitch. It's just a really strong angle. He's down to 2 HP though. It looks like he did get a headshot. Oh, and they're just gonna double peek him there. Not much you can do in that situation. Hammers picking up their second round of the half. Yeah, kind of a bumpy start considering we thought this was gonna be a breach-sided map. Rain, they're definitely starting off really strong.
Maybe we're going to see a repeat of last map, but reverse the teams, you know? Like maybe Rain start really strong, Hammers bring it back, and then the half looks competitive again, because...
I don't know, but if you're right, we're going to go to Village for a final map if Rain pulls through on this, and that's going to be the most interesting of all, because I can say personally, I've never casted a tourney on Village. So it will be very exciting for me.
Yeah, definitely. And I think both teams, they could play a good Village. Like, I know RGN have definitely played it before. I'm not too sure about Hammers, but...
Look at this off angle from Wives, though. I wonder if they'll expect him on this angle.
Yeah.
Noxic slowly walking up. He could contest him here.
This is perfect if they peek him dry, because if the flashes come over, he's as good as dead. But if they dry...
Oh, he actually gets spotted! I didn't know he can get spotted from there. I think if he would have crouched, he would have been safe.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for him. Oh, and Noxic... Wait, what is that? The turn on him. He can't seem to secure the kill. I thought Bananas was going to get a free gun there. And now Venally has spotted a player in the vents. He's going to flash himself by accident, though. But that player is forced to back up, and now False is pushing up. They know a player is coming in slow on that rotation, so they need to capitalize fast off of this. But I don't think they're going to be able to. Venily playing around the smoke. They've pushed behind him, I believe. Yeah, he doesn't even know they're behind him right now. And Fall is the last man alive. That flash comes out. He finds one with a headshot, but can't quite get the other one. Sex is down to 25 HP. And yeah, Hammer's starting to turn it around finally.
Now I think this is where Argent taking eco, yeah. Venly buying a deagle, pretty much confirming that. And it should be looking like a 5 to 4, unless someone can find some headshots or one of the shotguns can find some nice kills in tunnels. But yeah, as we've been watching the whole series, the eco rounds are not, it's not insta win with these teams.
Yeah, but look at that spray down. They're able to get a kill and Venily to 10 HP. I mean, the damage was huge there. And it's like, even on an eco, like Rain, they'll just push. They're about to push B long right now and maybe make it work. I don't know.
I was finding one with a shotgun. Gets traded out though.
Yeah, and Banana's getting a trade. Now see, that's a gun down. They're able to secure an SG for this retake. I think they might just save it though. Like, he's 10 HP. I don't know if they go for this. I mean, surely maybe Bananas will try and do some work.
If Venily stays heaven, bro, I could actually see him dying to the bomb, you know, with 10 HP. Like if he stays at the top.
I don't know about that. Does it actually reach that far?
Yeah, it reaches so far on Raid. Like Raid's got one of the biggest bomb radiuses. Like if he stays at the top, I'm sure he's gonna die to the bomb.
I think maybe he knows. He's kind of like staying away from the top.
Yeah.
Like he's thinking about it. Like, how close can I get?
This guy's gonna die for sure if he doesn't move.
If he dies, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm sorry.
Right, Venly definitely gonna die. I'm not joking. He's too far up, unless he runs all the way back down.
Oh, Banana's getting wallbanged now. He's gonna run down. He's playing it safe here.
And they both save their guns. Nice.
But
So
yeah,
not
I'm
a
kind of
bad-
surprised. The only thing I'm surprised about is they haven't really like fought mid early that much this game. Like, I'm kind of surprised that hasn't happened yet. Like, where's the sniper at? You know, where's the mid peak?
Yeah, maybe they're just playing it safe, going for the wall bangs, you know.
Yeah, I suppose that's a possibility.
Or oh no, they're stacking 3 towards A at the start on RGN to make sure that they can't just
Oh, and
rush
look
it.
at this. They're juggling flashes over to A. And they're gonna try and fake A, I'm guessing, with all these flashes that they're dropping. They have 4 flashes right now on the A site. And he can make it look like they're fully executing, even though they're really not. Yeah, here come the flashes. He's gonna just start flashing over the top and throwing them over and over again. Maybe try and see if he can get a rotation. I wonder if it's working. I mean, they have 3 players, but no, Rain has to know it's a fake because they're actually pushed up and peeking. They know it's a fake, even though there were 4 flashes there. So they're not buying it. Oh, and a wallbang headshot from Venily. They have to do a full retake from ramp, though. This is not a good position to be in if you're doing a retake. And that flash pops perfectly on him. He can't see a thing. The question is, do they have any smokes for heaven if they're able to take out the site players? There it is, a smoke in heaven. Banana's able to find one, and now his heaven is smoked. Oh, he's gonna eat that flash though, and they know, so they're gonna swing him. Are they knifing him? I can't see anything because this spectator thing is glitched. I had no idea what was happening. But yeah, he ended up getting knifed there. Oh man. See, when they threw the flash and they heard it insta-pop, the second they heard it insta-pop, they knew for sure. They're like, oh yeah, that just popped on him. And so that is when they decided, alright, we're gonna go for that knife. They knew he was gonna be fully blinded.
Now look at it, from 5 to 1 back to 5 to 5.
Yeah, Hammer's really turning it around, and now the A execute is coming. We see the smoke and the flash. But that's not gonna stop Wide from finding 3! Shutting down the A push completely. And Bananas is still on the side. I don't know if they expect him here as well. He's able to get the headshot onto Melody. Pre-fire on the Fallen Knight down to 38 HP. And I don't think he wins this round out. I mean, 38 HP, at least they know, or at least he can back up, I guess I should say. He's not pinned in that area. And I think he is going to try and back up here. I think now he's a bit paranoid they're going to swing him. He's going to get that headshot though into my line. He's going to peek just a little too hard. Fall is flashing. And I guess... Oh my goodness, like, he's just peeking that, bro. He's got... He got balls of steel. He just pushes everything. He doesn't even care that it's a 1v1.
That nade may have done 10 damage, but now he's a one-shot headshot to the SG. And
That is true. If we
Ooh,
see the
there's-
one tap onto him.
Yeah.
The question is, will Fallen Knight fully clear Flawless? Because if he does, he wins.
Fallen gonna clear it 100%. Fallen clears everything. He's gonna clear it.
Oh yeah, you were right. He finds the headshot onto Faultless there. And Hammers, I mean, at first we were thinking, wow, Rain is dominating. Now Hammers is looking like they could take this map. It's very easily possible.
Yeah, definitely. A great comeback. Again, like, that's what I'm saying. These teams are just so good at adapting mid-game, you know? They lose the first rounds. What they planned at the start doesn't go completely their way. Then they suss out the other team, and then here we are back. Close game again.
Yeah, and look at this cheeky angle from Fallen Knight. He really thinks they're gonna push events here. But Noxic doubling up and shutting down the A push completely. And he's able to take him all down, even though he's down to 25 HP. And he's gonna get a pretty strong position as well. Holding the staircase. I have no idea where the coalition players are set up right now. Looks like they're both in vents.
As well, you know, 1 minute 20, like the coalition don't even know. Are they full pushing A? Like, what are they doing, you know?
Yeah, and Fallen Knight dropping ventilate. I don't know, Rain is kind of all over the place right now, you know? Like, they're getting aggressive, but it's not coordinated. They're kind of just pushing around different angles. They're not able to support each other. I think that's what they're doing wrong this time. And yeah, Flawless getting a drop. We could see a flawless round from Hammers here. Never mind, Melody's gonna get dropped. And Mylan looking to maybe put a dent in their economy. He's able to drop another one. Surely he's not gonna go for this.
It's the last round.
Oh, it is. You're right. I guess he knows. He knows he lost. he really wants him to push him. I guess he's saving the KD. He's got to save those stats.
Great half coming in though from both sides. Honestly, really good comeback coming in there from Hammers, and then of course Rain as well. 5 on the CT side.
But yeah. I mean, a great half by Hammers. They were starting off because what was it? Am I wrong, or was it 5-0?
I think it was 5-1. It went like 4-1 and then 5-1, and then Hammers got the last 6.
Yeah, it's just like Hammers. They steamrolled so hard, like it was just a big snowball effect. Now Rain, they're going for a full mid push. It looks like, while Hammers are stacking all the way over towards A. So we have like dual stacks. Are they gonna go tunnels here? I wonder how this will work out because they're all flanking right now. They've all taken control of A. If they go A here, this could be so interesting. I think they're not going to expect all of... Oh, look at this, though. They're rotating away from A now. Oh my goodness. They're like dancing around each other. I don't know what's happening. I don't think they expect them A right now. There's no way they expect them to be A. They think it's B. They think... If you're Hammers, you think you're winning this round. And they're able to get a nice and open bomb plant. Look at this. They're planning open for spawn. And they're taking control of the coalition spawn. I guess that part doesn't matter too much since they're retaking from gravel anyways, but they have this open plant so they can cover the bomb from those arches back there. Now Wives is alone on site. I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, he's definitely about to just be a dead man unless his teammates like try and peek with him. Actually, somehow he's able to stay alive. He finds one. All the kills are coming in right now. Another dink from as well. Wives really coming in huge that round, and Ecstasy is now dead. They tried to go for the knife on him, but he was gonna get dropped. Rain, oh my god, it's just like the way they play around each other. It's like, it's always so weird.
When Wives takes contact, all of the CT guys peek because he literally looked like he was dead on sight. All the guys pushing in, and all of a sudden, like Venely picks up a kill, Faultless gets another in this side. And yeah, they bring back the pistol. Really huge round, really important for them for a good early start. And it looks like they're just going for a full-on A pusher. Maybe one person lurking towards mid.
Yeah, but Melody, wait a minute, opening up on bananas, and he's able to grab an SMG as well. That's going to be a huge pick for him. And look at this, Flawless is taking control of vents with this shotgun. And I think he knows they're on the flank, but Exelements comes in with a headshot from that Deagle. And Myline finding an AK pick as well, making that 3, shutting down all those A pushes on the flank. And Exelements alone.
Again, though, they don't give Rain the free round. Yeah, they get the plant, you know, but still, 2 people getting taken down.
I wonder if he'll go for a jump peek here. I don't even think anyone's contesting that. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not gonna give him kills that easily.
Yeah, 7-7, another tied up game. How many ties have we seen so far in this series? I coming out here though for the side of Hammers, M4 and Noxic, a couple orgs. Wonder if we'll see any snipers, but
And we're actually seeing like the battle for mid. You didn't really see them contest mid that much whenever Hammers was on the breach side, but Rain is taking advantage of that, so this could be what makes them win the map.
yeah, Polaris already pushed up in tunnels with his shotgun from last round, looking to hold rotations from A.
Oh my god, what is that range? He just deletes ecstasy. Oh my goodness. I don't know how his shotgun is getting that kill.
Bomb has been planted.
Surely someone jumped from heaven and hit him in the side. If not, that's just an insane shot. He has no Kevlar as well, you know? Like, if he fucking missed the first shot, then...
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, literally.
And now, Hammers has to try and do a retake here. The flashes are coming into side. Faultless holding the smoke right now, but it's gonna get re-smoked. But look at that headshot, oh my god. Just sprays him through the smoke. Fallen Knight last alive, but Banana's gonna find the kill. And Rain, they're starting to turn it around. I mean, 8-7. And again, in the last map, I mean the last half, we just saw Hammers. They started off slow, and then they started picking up more rounds on breach side. If Rain is as comfortable on breach side as Hammers was, this could easily go into a 5th map.
Yeah. We're seeing some great rounds coming out. Great nade usage. CT smokes getting lined up. And my line finds the opening there onto Noxic. Really early in the round. Venely with another kill onto Fallen towards CT area. Oh, that eco.
Yeah, Rain just cleaning up around so quickly. I mean, again, it was an eco round, like you said. Now Hammers is gonna have to bounce back. Look at how much money these guys have though. Like 12k from Faultless, 8k from Bananas. They just have so much money on the breach side. Like after buying, they're just so like prepared.
Exactly. 9-7 now. Hammers with a full buy. I think this is the first time they can put out full orgs on everyone. Oh, and finally, a bit of mid. Just a jiggle peek, but more than we see in all game from Hammers.
Oh, we're seeing the repeat strat. We saw Hammers do this before, and now Rain is doing it in return. They're gonna spam the flashes from over, but this time it's not a fake. They're actually gonna commit to it.
I wonder if they throw some now. Yeah, Noxic.
Yeah, Noxic got that one, and now the flash comes out. They're turning away from the flashes because they know. And Fall is able to refrag. Oh my god, there's so many flashes coming out. Fallen Knight still here on site. It looks like they're gonna back up though, and maybe try and rotate towards the B site. All 3 players on the A side right now on the side of Hammers, but I think maybe they're reading the fact that they're backing up. Oh, and Exelement's able to catch my line off guard over towards the vents there. Now they're gonna be rotating to the B side. Venely in Heaven and Bananas B long. He's actually gonna drop from Heaven, it looks like. And they're gonna be planning a bit open, I guess.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, and Bananas, he had the right idea, but he was gonna get dropped there ultimately. And now Venely, oh, they're gonna spot him out. I thought he was gonna be able to work his way around that smoke there. That would have been really interesting. But Hammers did end up winning that retake.
Venely loves going for these cheeky plays in the smokes, but
Diffused.
yeah. Nice round from Hammers. Great read on the B rotate. Important kill for Exelemans to pick that up in tunnels. On my line there so he couldn't hold him on rotation. 9-8 now. Plant does come in from Rain like past like 2 or 3 rounds, so I'm sure they're gonna have a buy. But yeah, extremely close game again. Looking like a full B long push here coming out from Rain. Maybe they're gonna be start showing a bit more faster rounds now. Yeah, Wives pushed up, nearly even in CT, finds Fallen Knight. XCC trades, but my line trades back. 3 versus 4. Still a minute 30 on the clock, less than 20 seconds played in the round. And they have complete control of the B side. And maybe Hammers are just looking to save here even.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Hammer's in the situation. There's not much they can do. Okay, that player pushes. I don't know what he's doing. He pushes through the smoke. That was a little interesting. And Noxic able to win the gunfight. Oh, but there's a second one. Heaven to refrag. I don't think he was expecting 2 in Heaven. And my line picking up a frag as well. Rain 10 to 8. They're looking like they could do this. I mean, let's see how the money is looking like on the side of Hammers. I mean, some of them can actually, I think pretty much all of them can buy. Yeah, this guy has max money. So I think they're going to be buying here. And we see a Euratio from one of the players as well. Yeah, there's the light armor. And he's going to go for the sniper play. I wonder what he's going to peek with this though. Looks like he's contesting B long, but I don't think anyone is peeking that on the side of Rain. They're opting, you know, for more of the A execute. And look at this flash from Melody. We got the one-way flash for him to let his teammate peek, but it's not going to work, unfortunately, as no one is there.
Another slow approach here coming out from Rain.
Fallen Knight barely picks up that kill. What is that?
Now they're going for a contact A here, but Noxic deals with my line easily, leaving Wives alone with the bomb. 50 seconds left though, plenty of time to rotate around the map. However, it is a 3v5, so Hammer should be looking to definitely take this round.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like it will be a B execute. The question is, how do we set it? Venoli has a demon lurk right here. He could potentially catch one on the rotation if he plays his cards right. Oh, but no, Fallen Knight with the sniper is going to end up dropping him. And now both of these players slowly making their way onto the B side, but I don't know if they'll actually be able to take it because there's already someone here. It's going to be Exelements on the B site. I mean, I don't know. There's 22 seconds. I don't think they can win this round out. Wives has to clear this angle here. And they're just surrounding him from every direction. I don't think he wins this. Yeah, Bananas gets dropped. Exelements finding the kill as well. They're looking really strong on the side of Hammers with that setup.
Yeah, 10 to 9 now. And an eco round looks like coming out here for Rain, so probably going to be 10 to 10 again. And maybe Hammers could shift the momentum into their favor for the end of this game. It's like a full tunnels push here.
I wonder how this will go. Noxic getting traded out immediately, but now Melody holding this angle. He's gonna get spotted out, but the backstab from Flawless will end up finding the pick. Now they should be able to go for this bomb plant at least. Yeah, Myline able to secure the bomb plant for his team, get them some money, but he's gonna get dropped by the tunnels player ultimately.
But again, 2 kills with a plant. Like, I don't know how they keep doing these like semi-competitive eco rounds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I will say they had a nice play there. I know Faultless had the AK. That's probably like what helped Rain get that second pick.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, now it's tied back up 10 to 10. This is getting so close.
Yeah.
And for everyone watching right now, we do want to point out, after this game, there will be an interview with the winners. After the best of 5 is done, I mean. So if Hammers wins this map, there will be an interview live with them after this game. If not, then we're going to hop into map 5, obviously. But make sure you guys are staying tuned for the post-game interviews. It's not going to be over after the best of 5. But as of right now, it looks like Rain is going for a hard B execute, and this strat is looking promising. They're just going to be dominating control of B long and maybe even pushing up a bit into their spawn area. Exelements is still alive on site though, and look at Hammers. They've all rotated. 3 players in tunnels and 1 position on B site. I don't think they commit B here. I think they're just going to take control of the spawn maybe and see what they can do off of that. I don't know.
There's going to be a lot of info for Noxic though if he pushes mid and doesn't see anyone.
Definitely. When he's going to spot out the player there, gets that cheeky pick, and he's going to run back away. Actually, no, he's going to stay here and contest it again, I guess.
And Exelemans finds my line. 2 for Exelemans. Gets traded out by Veneli though on the site. And Bananas finds one of his own. Okay, from 2v5 into a 2 versus 3 now. If they can get the bomb down safely, definitely be a winnable clutch for them. But Noxic finds Vanity, and Bananas is low on HP. Yeah, Noxic finds him easily. 11 to 10 now for Hammers. And I think Reina forced the eco again.
If they have, it's not looking too good for Rain, and it does look like they can't really buy. This could be potentially GG's. I mean, Rain on an eco here. I mean, we've seen them do some crazy stuff on eco rounds before. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Bananas seems to be forcing up. I guess the only one forcing here. So that's kind of interesting. And Faultless with the shotgun. Like, what is this? Faultless doubling up with a shotgun and my line with a deagle? And now Banana's the only rifle he's able to win that trade because he has the AK. This is looking winnable now for Rain. I mean, how do they do it? Every time on the eco round. Fallen Knight now has secured a pick. He has to win this 1 versus 2. Both players do have guns now though that they secured from the other players. Fallen Knight gonna wallbang line though. It's down to Bananas and a 1v1. I mean, this is probably it for all the marbles. Like Fallen Knight, if he wins this round, it could be like a guaranteed win for Hammers. It's that match point basically. He's gonna go for the ninja diffuser. Looks like ninja diffuse in the smoke. Bananas, is he gonna buy it? No, Fallen Knight. He's gonna peek out of the smoke.
Fallen plays it to perfection. What a clutch. 1 versus 3 when his team needed it most. Similar to Ecstasy last game in the 1v2 in dire moments of the game. And that is really, really going to put Hammers ahead in this. If it was 11-11, anyone's game. But honestly, with the momentum in their favor, it's definitely looking like Hammers are to be taking this map. But I don't want to speak too soon. Let's see what RGN can pull out this round. And Exelemans with a double kill. Gets traded by Bananas now. Bananas finds another, but then he gets traded himself. An advantage now for the side of Hammers, and Noxic finding that kill pretty much cements it. 1 versus 3, bomb down in the possession of the CTs. And yeah, 1 minute left on the clock though. See if we can see what's happening here. The bomb has been picked up. Noxic notices that. He's going to give that info over to his teammates. And both of his teammates are full HP. Mylan with 73 health. 1 versus 3. The game on his back. The series, the tournament on his back. Finds Noxic. Okay, that's the first step. 2v1 now. Both of the Hammers players are full HP, but we've seen Ecstasy do it in an important moment. We've seen Fallen do it. Let's see if Mylan can do it. Fallen here, going to be creeping up A-long. Mylan in a tunnels area, Melody on CT. If Mylan manages to pull this off, he's doing some nice angle isolation though, but the flash comes into tunnels, pushing him off that angle, allowing both the CTs to get to site. Fallen starts to defuse, and the game over.
It's over. GG to Hammers. They end up doing it. They pull through in the end.
And Fallen Knight just going completely berserk.
Yeah, GG to both teams. Hammers are going to be your champions though. We will be back shortly in a break with, we'll be back after a break. We're going to take a short break, let these players get ready to, get ready for the interview and stuff. Then we'll have an interview with the winners. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that, but we'll be back shortly after the break. So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back with the interviews very shortly.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Say you're sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. Thank you all for waiting. We'll be having an interview with the champions, Hammers, shortly. Obviously, they were the ones that just won this tournament. As you guys can see right here, congratulations to Hammers for taking first place in the Polaris Summer Split. Rain did end up coming in second with Invictus in third. A great best of 5 that we had from both teams. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to take it the full length and go to Village for the final map, but either way, it was still a great best of 5 to watch and to cast. And I'm glad that we had such an amazing and entertaining match for you guys. I hope everyone else was able to enjoy it as well. So thank you to everyone who has stayed tuned up until this point, and we will be having an interview momentarily with the champion. But first, I guess we'll talk a little bit about the map that we just saw. Obviously, you know, we did just play on Raid. It was very interesting. We got to see a lot of, you know, fast gameplay from both teams. Ultimately, Hammers did end up taking the victory. I think sometimes Rain were over peaking a lot and stuff like that. It could have caused them to, you know, overextend. Maybe give free picks to Hammers that they didn't deserve. I mean, that could have been what ultimately capitalized. Because don't get me wrong, Rain, their playstyle is great. It's amazing. I love the fact that they're able to play so aggressively, but I think Hammers started to catch on to it and be a bit more disciplined about, you know, understanding when they should be checking the flank and stuff like that. And so they were ultimately able to catch on, you know, to the kind of strats that Rain were pulling. But either way, you guys should all be, you know, talking in the chat. Tell us what you thought about the game, because it was very fun and very interesting. But yeah, we will be hopping to an interview with Melody very shortly. Melody from Hammers. We're just waiting on him to be prepared for this interview. Once he is, we're going to get an interview live with him, and we will just talk about some stuff that happened in the tournament and stuff like that, so make sure you guys are waiting on that. In the meantime, make sure you guys are joining the Polaris Discord server. It's going to be in the chat and stuff like that, so you guys can make sure when they're doing more tournaments like this in the future. And obviously, a huge shout out to everyone who made this tournament possible. And huge shout out to Jimmy as well. He did have to go, so he will not be joining me for this interview. It will just be me and Melody. But still, thank you to everyone behind the scenes for providing all the art and the overlays and just pretty much everything. Even the giveaways from Critical Force themselves. We had a lot of different aspects to make this tournament possible, and I'm glad that we can make it work. But yeah, as of right now, we're kind of just waiting on an update from this player. I'm not sure how long it's going to be until he is ready. But in the meantime, leave your comments on that best of 5 we just saw. And let me know, did you guys want to see it go the full length? Did you want to see us play on Village for the Decider? Because personally, I did. I was really looking forward to that, and I was kind of bummed out that it didn't end up happening. But at least we got to see in the start Grounded and Canals for our first 2 maps. And they were great because we got to see a lot of sniper gameplay and, you know, just teams really utilizing, you know, their strengths with the snipers, like Venoli and Fallen Knight. They were 2 amazing players. They were both doing a lot of work with, the snipers on those maps. And then we moved on to Port and Raid for the next 2 maps, which are more non-conventional and not really that great for snipers. And it just really, you know, came to show how well they were able to do. But anyways, yeah, I mean, great best of 5 from both teams. We had some great maps. I was really looking forward to Village because it is a big sniper map, but it's also a big, like, teamwork size util map. There's a lot of long range angles where the sniper can dominate. And so definitely I was expecting, you know, to see a really exciting match on Village. Maybe we'll see it in the future. Maybe even in Worlds, because I know Worlds, if we can make it to a best of 7, it's going to be a best of 7, so there will only be 2 maps left out. I think there's a good chance that Village could be played on something like that. But anyways, I do believe we should be hopping into the interview with Melody basically right now. Like, he is here and he is ready. I'm just going to double check with him and make sure. But I do believe we'll be hopping into the interview in just a second. Alright, we are indeed going to have our interview with Melody right now. So we are live on this stream with the interview of Melody, the champion from Hammers. So first, you know, how's it going, Melody? You know, how are you feeling after that best of 5?
Well, hi guys. I'm actually tired, and I think all of us are tired right now because it was intense and intense game.
Yeah.
Rain was strong today, but we were stronger.
Yeah, you guys did ultimately pull out and end up being the best team in the end. You were able to pull through. So I like to see that. But I gotta know, how confident was your team like going into the game? Like, did you think it was gonna be easy, or did you think it was gonna be a hard battle?
Mm, well, we were confident because we have already beaten them once. But anyways, we analyzed them a lot because we were not keen on underestimating the enemies. And we thought that it is gonna be hard, rather hard, I guess.
Yeah. No, I definitely see where you're coming from with that. It was gonna be hard, and also just because it's a best of 5, I know that can be really draining, especially when it goes into. I really thought it was possible we would go into 5 maps. I know a 5 map BO5 can be really, it can drain a lot of your energy. So I totally get what you mean. Like, it can be really tiring and stuff like that. One question I have for you specifically about your lineup, because I know that your team has 3 former Rain players. You got Melody, Fallen Knight, and also Ecstasy. And so I gotta know, like, how did you prepare versus RGN, like, knowing that you had some of their strong players? Like, did you see yourself, I guess, reading a lot of their older strats or utilizing some of their play style or their strats, since you have some of their players on your lineup now?
We practice a lot actually on all maps we played today, except for Village. So it has paid off. And as I said, we know how Faultless plays, how most of others play, and we considered it. We read them, I guess.
Yeah, I can definitely see you guys read them. I mean, they were playing really different and unexpected from what I usually see in like esports and in general, like critical ops esports, I guess I could say. Um, but anyways, you guys won versus Rain. Do you think you would, if you had to play versus them in Worlds, do you think you would win versus them again? Like, do you feel confident going into that match?
I think it will be more harder than today. But never underestimate your enemies. That's all I can say, I guess.
Yeah, I guess with the right amount of preparation, anyone can be very strong. Um, and so on that topic, do you think that Rain is still like a threat to you? Do you suspect that there might be another team in the EU competitive scene that will be like, contesters for you in Worlds besides Rain? Or would you say they're like your main threat?
They're not main threat, I guess. For us, there are lots of strong teams in European region. For example, Invictus, G9, underestimated. Uh, that's all.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely one thing I've noticed a lot, especially in EU comp, is that because in a lot of other regions it's usually like maybe it's like 1 or 2 good teams that are like always like the same playing in the finals, and in EU it's like you just have so many, like there's such a larger pool of good teams that kind of makes me disappointed with how the format for Worlds works, where you all have to battle it out for one EU team to move on to the semifinals, because I feel like if there was more clashing between regions before that, like there could definitely be more EU teams like advancing. Like I think EU would be the dominant region. So I am kind of bummed out by the fact that a lot of the EU teams have to eliminate each other in earlier rounds. I think that's a bit of a disappointment as far as the competition. Because in my opinion, I think EU team, or at least the EU scene, is probably like the most ahead as far as like skill, stuff like that. But anyways, it's nice to see that there's a lot of good teams out there. And one last question for you. I gotta know, did you like the format of the current Polaris tournament? Like, did you like the format and the length of the EU split? Or are there any, like, recommended changes that you would want for the next season?
Well, it was rather long, but we didn't have tourneys when it started, so it's nice, I guess. And it was fascinating, but as we can see now, it has paid off.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And you're saying like this started like while there were not other ongoing tournaments for you?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it's always nice when we can have other tournaments besides circuit. Whenever we have other tournaments, it keeps the competition alive. I guess there's not just like a big break.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I hope that everyone enjoyed this interview, and obviously congratulations to you, Melody, on being champion. You guys deserved it. obviously Rain, they fought really hard too. I think both of you guys would have deserved champion. I mean, it was not like, you know, definitely lopsided towards one team. It was a very close battle every second of the way. But anyways, thank you so much for coming on this interview, and obviously good luck to your team going forward in Worlds and in other tournaments. But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, bro.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, GG's. The Hammers, they did end up being the champions for Polaris. And thank you so much to everyone who came out to this stream. Obviously, I know it was kind of a long one. But, you know, a huge shout out to all of you who are still here showing your support and stuff like that. And I guess we will see you guys in the future. But for now, all of you have a great time. And thank you for coming by.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul.